Et bonjour. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous en ce début de semaine? Bienvenue. Comment ça va? Bonjour, bonsoir. Tellement l'habitude de lancer des streams le soir que c'est le bonsoir qui vient automatiquement. Bienvenue. Ça, on peut faire ça. On va ouvrir la zone de notification pour les commandes audio. POC. On est bon. Comment allez-vous? On va finir de faire les annonces sur les réseaux. À savoir Insta déjà. Hop. Et pourquoi pas une petite annonce Twitter parce qu'on n'en fait jamais. Le plume qui mange, tout va bien. Alors. Allons-y. J'arrive, hein? Sur The Last Campfire. Coucou Aria! Comment ça va depuis il y a 30 secondes? J'ai l'impression d'être flou toutes les 30 secondes. D'ailleurs, je vais aller pousser la porte de la salle de bain parce que... Ok, on aime bien la machine à laver, mais osef un peu, non? Bien et toi, ça va? Ça va? Hop. Mieux. Moins distrayant. Et on notera que je me lève d'un seul coup, que je tends les jambes d'un seul coup et que je ne crie pas de douleur. Ça, moi, j'aime bien. Bizarrement. Twitch.tv/me plaît. Voilà. Ah oui, c'est... Qui est-ce qui me dit tout va bien. Tout va bien. Est-ce que c'est bon? Est-ce qu'on peut poser le téléphone? Oh, mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Série de visionnage atteinte. Ariana est actuellement sur une série de 3 visionnages. C'est quoi? Ça veut dire que t'es sur t'as fait mes 3 derniers streams consécutifs? C'est ça que ça veut dire? Je découvre. C'est moi la streameuse, mais je découvre. Trop bien. Et ben, quoi que ce soit, merci Aria. Je crois. Bah, let's go. Merci pour ta ponctualité et pour ton temps. Merci beaucoup, c'est trop cool ça. Trop bien. Voilà, ça mérite des cœurs, moi, je trouve. Alors, j'en profite évidemment, on coupe la musique et on part sur la scène de jeu. Voilà. Et on va venir lancer le jeu en lui-même et on va voir ça. Alors par contre, voilà, c'est mieux comme ça. Et donc, Case 1, on est ici normalement case 2. Et donc, ça me défonce les oreilles. Vous aussi, a priori. Par contre, pourquoi vous le voyez pas? On est bien dessus pourtant. J'ai un autre de capture, une game capture. With the window capture. Ok, window capture. Window capture. Normalement, vous avez pas le son en double, on est d'accord. Hein. Hop. Je te l'heure dès que je me mets sur mon ordi. Pas de soucis. Merci de te passer. Peut-être à tout à l'heure, du coup. Allez. Putain, c'est bien fort pour moi. N'hésitez pas à me dire, hein, niveau son, comment on est, parce que sinon, je vais pas pouvoir faire grand-chose. Oui. Ça, normalement... Last time on the Case Book of Arne. Ah, c'est bien, hein. Let's go. Faire un petit rappel, on en a bien besoin, moi ça me va, je dis pas non. Bon, posez-vous, prenez de quoi boire, grignoter si vous voulez, même si c'est encore tôt pour grignoter, allons-y, on juge pas. Mettez-vous bien, et on est parti. I don't want to be here. Last time, I, Lena Renweiss, went after my father out of worry when he went walking at night. I eventually lost sight of father, but then heard screams, and when I ran over, I encountered the corpses of a man and a woman, and a suspicious person. Ooh. I frantically ran away, and for some reason, I wandered into Lugenberg, the town non-humans call home. Wow, how mysterious! Allez! Arnie, mets-en un peu du tien! Coucou! Comment tu vas, Seb? Bienvenue! Ça va? Tu bosses pas? And there, I met a so-called heinous vampire, the great Arnie Noontoad. Wow, c'est elle qui a fait le dessin. Trop bien. Hold on, this is supposed to be me. And also the mirror boy who cried wolf. Zissy! Emma. Bien, toujours dans ma bulle Doctor Who. Non, je suis de repos aujourd'hui. Ah, trop bien ça! Moi, j'ai juste hâte d'être à samedi. Genre, je pense vraiment... Vendredi, suivant ce que je fais, autant je me chauffe à me remater l'épisode pour que samedi, ce soit frais dans ma mémoire. Vraiment, j'ai trop hâte. Ça y est. Là, le rôle est relancé, là, je suis trop cool. Trop hypée. Trop hâte de pouvoir retrouver des épisodes encore de façon récurrente. Ça m'avait trop manqué. Utterly unrecognizable. Non, c'est pas vrai. Since Lord Arne works as a detective, I requested he investigate my father. Une fois on veut se faire, une fois en VF. Ouais, bah ouais, je sais. Tu m'étonnes. Il faudra que je le regarde en VF aussi pour retrouver les voix françaises. Faudra que je fasse ça. Je verrai pour faire ça. La VF est bonne. Et mieux compréhensible. Mieux compréhensible que la VO? Ah ouais? Oh, la voix de Donna a changé? Mais non! Je sais pas pourquoi je réagis comme ça, je regardais en VO, je m'en fous en soi. Je m'en fiche. Tant que la voix de David Tennant a pas changé, ça va. Tant que la voix de Tennant a pas changé, is ok. En vrai, bien cool quand même. Ah bah j'imagine, ouais. Ouais, mais il faudra que je regarde. Je vais me chauffer, en vrai. Je me chaufferai. Je sais pas quand, mais je me chaufferai. Oui, en VF, le plot twist est mieux explicite. Ah, ok. Là où la VO, c'est ambigu. D'accord, bah je regarderai la VF par curiosité pour comparer les deux. Parce que je l'ai pas trouvé si ambigu que ça, moi, la VO. Mais ça peut être intéressant de comparer les deux, effectivement. Je ferai ça. And lo and behold, there was a headless corpse in father's room. You're blocking the view. Oops, sorry. J'aime beaucoup trop l'ambiance de jeu comme ça. The headless corpse wasn't actually father, but my father had indeed been killed in a secret room. So will we be able to discover the one behind father's murder? Toin, toin, toin. Attendez, je pousse ma bouteille d'eau. Parce que je vois pas sinon. The Case Book of Arne starts now. Could you not just do the segment without me? Hey, you just get back here. Je les aime bien. Je les aime bien. Oh oui! Ça me hype beaucoup trop, moi, hein, ça. Hein. Ça me hype bien trop. Le panier est cool. Oui. Hormis le fait que du coup ce soit fait par des machines en mode Vocaloid, qui peut être un peu gênant suivant si on apprécie le truc ou pas. La musique est ouf. On se souvient aussi que le tueur de notre père fait partie des personnes qu'on a majoritairement rencontrées pendant le premier épisode. Et que j'avais mais aucune idée de qui ça pouvait être, parce qu'on les a pas assez vus. Mais c'est un élément intéressant qui est rajouté à l'histoire, je trouve. Now, what shall we do? Arne une tote. Trop bien. Probably search the crime scene, right? That's one opinion, I suppose. Then let's get there quickly. If the police arrives, we might not be able to move as freely. Well, sounds fine to me. Okay, I'm off. Hold on, tu vas y aller dans cette tenue? Ah oui, dans cette tenue. Bah oui, tu te fais engueuler, bien sûr. No dice. Truly no dice. Does your idiocy know no bounds? I never expected Diana to be standing guard right outside my room. A devious trap indeed. How is that a trap? Sounds like they want me to stay in my room until things get sorted out. Oui, bah oui. En soi, oui. She was worried about me getting knocked out, but I figured that wouldn't work. But I didn't think it would be this bad. Suppose I should lend my aid. Oui, let's go! Please do. But would it be more interesting if I helped you or didn't? Joue pas à ça. Joue pas à ça, Arnie. Les deux seraient aussi intéressants. Juste, tu pourrais un peu plus te foutre de ma gueule si tu m'aidais pas parce que tu me verrais galérer, c'est tout. I've got to convince Lord Arne to assist me. Kitly politely. Oh, arrogantly! En vrai, il faudrait faire politely. J'ai envie de faire arrogantly. Most heinous vampire Arne Noontoad, show unto me your power. Upon our contract, I'll in advice commend you. What are you on about? I've immediately lost all will to help. Bah ouais, mais c'est pas drôle sinon. Thought you liked that kind of attitude. How would that figure? Because you have that attitude yourself? I can politely. Lord Arne, whatever it takes, I want to find Father's killer. And if I'm to do that, I can't be getting stopped in my tracks by something like this. Please lend me your strength. What's this all of a sudden? That was my intention from the start. Huh? I mean, it's because you said I wonder which would be more interesting. Which is why I say leave it to me. I'll make this more interesting. But voilà, let's go. Tu te transformes? Ouais. What was that you just did? I believe you were aware of my unique power to spread disease. Of course I am. The reason Noontoad is so heinous, this blockable cheat move. Evilly, bloodily, destructively. Noontoad! Are you done? Sorry. So, what about that dangerous ability of yours? Wait, don't tell me you just use it. Well, if I were to kill everyone, the culprit would inevitably die as well. I don't want a resolution like that. It was a joke. No need to fret so, in advice. Unfortunately, I lack that kind of power now. And even if I had it, I lack the motivation to use it. Let's go, vive la flemme. In addition, my ability to spread disease has changed a bit. It's changed? The ability to spread rumors. This is my forte now. Oh oui, le thé! Le thé, c'est l'un des nôtres! Let's go. Là, ça m'intéresse vachement plus. Bizarrement. Sounds like an exciting ability for gossiping housewives. Exactly. Did you say something? No? Nothing. No. Absolument pas, je vois pas de quoi tu parles. So basically what changed is what you spread. Both diseases and rumors are imperceivable things that spread after all. Therefore, well, that's how I think of it anyway. In truth, I'm not really sure why it's like that. How mysterious. At any rate, now you'll be fine. Go forth once more. You haven't told me what kind of rumor you spread. You'll find out soon. Oh putain, qu'est-ce qu'il a fait? Go on, be off. Ok. Ah, attendez, ouais, non, on va peut-être plus faire comme ça, pour le coup. Je vais faire en ZQST, je me souviens plus. Mistress Lynn, I've already told you. Please stay in your room. Diana? Elle a qu'une seule étoile en athletics, donc je suis pas convaincue. Par contre, chose... Il aurait pu maquiller ça. Ça peut être quelqu'un qui a assisté et qui a aidé. Wait, please, I want to go to Father's room. Why would you? Wait, don't tell me. Mistress Lynn, I've heard a rumor that you've been quietly solving all sorts of cases. Quoi? So it really was true? The detective beauty of the millennium. What the fuck? Pourquoi? Hein? The detective beauty of the millennium. C'est vraiment le nom qu'il nous a donné? Arne, il va falloir qu'on parle, hein? The very reincarnation of Sherlock Holmes. So then now, you're saying you plan to take on solving the master's case as well? Vraiment, le truc pour nous aider à pouvoir enquêter, c'est de nous faire passer pour des enquêteurs. Wow. Il me fatigue. What kind of turn of events is this? In that case, I'm left no choice. Please go right ahead. Et vous avez une pub qui commence en 5 minutes, les loulous. I appreciate it. No, anything for great detective Mr. Slynn. Oh, I suppose that means there isn't any reason for me to be here, is there? I'll be in the dining room then. Do call for me if you need anything. Thank you very much. No. I think Lord Arne's got some explaining to do. Oh non, ça marche pas, je suis obligée d'aller chercher les flèches. Hey, things got kind of weird out here. Supremely effective, wasn't it? No, hold your horses. Why am I a great detective? Because I figured that would give you more freedom to investigate. Ouais, mais non. I spread the rumor that you're actually a great detective throughout the entire mansion. Looks like you're brainwashing to me. True. In this case, I spread a rumor with zero basis. So it's very close to brainwashing. However, I won't be able to spread a rumor as powerful as that anymore. Really? Like disease, it's less likely to catch on the second time. Ouais, donc ça a intérêt à marcher parce que sinon tu vas galérer, hein. Et salut Adiptus, ça va? Bienvenue, bienvenue. At any rate, now you're a great detective. Shouldn't that give you full reign of the mansion? I guess, maybe. The first order of business is searching your father's room, correct? It'd be a pain to become a bat just to fly there. Great detective, perhaps I'll have you clear a path to your father's room for me. But isn't there a chance I'll bump into someone? I mean, Diana was right outside my room. The others might be around too. Just send them off on some task. I guess I'll try. Once you secure a route to your father's room, call me via Zissy. Should I just talk to the mirror in the room? Yeah, that will do. Did you catch that, Zissy? Yeah, got it. Heard it all loud and clear. Okay. Just gotta tell Arne when Linny arrives at her dad's room, right? Precisely. Piece of cake. Good luck, Linny. Thanks for your help, Zissy. Sure. Now go forth, Lena and Vice. Lena and Vice going forth. Oh, I should bring my notebook so I can write notes about my investigation. Okay, here we are. Info case summary, info, garden dogs, and rumors, serial murders added to notes. When you learn new info or rumors, they'll automatically be added to the notes menu. Refer to them to help work out the mystery. Oh, it's that manga I was searching for. Would have thought it would be here. I mean, I don't have the time to read this. Polymagy, for real. Shurika Volume 1. Added to collection, okay. Collection items also appear in the notes menu, but are unimportant for beating the game. You may find one in a dresser or bookcase when exploring a room, so look for them if you wish. Okay, let's go. Oh, la boucle. Le joli son en boucle là. Ah, Mistress Lynn, I see you changed clothes. That frilly and doll-like outfit doth fit you as well, but really, I always thought this one was more thy style. Klutz. Thank you very much. These clothes are nice and comfortable, and it's not an issue if they get dirty. Since you treat so much, at least, maybe you should wear a tracksuit instead of a maid uniform. Mistress, a maid uniform is laced with dreams. Do not be comparing it against other clothes so casually. I suppose that's fair. Sorry. With Ellis there, Lord Arne won't be able to get up to the 3rd floor. Ellis, are you aware I'm a great detective? Yes, well awareth. Then that saves me some time. I want to conduct some secret investigation, and I'd like you to live the area. Dans le bon ordre, ça peut aider. Secret investigation, though, say? That's so cool, Mistress Lynn. But the butler Gordon hath told me to keep careful guard here. And I don't want him to yell at me, so I canst not leave my post. Putain, c'est terrible. Gordon told you that? It's not clear how the Master's killer did intrude in so far. Just to be safe, we're splitting up and keeping watch on the entire mansion. À deux. À deux, vous vérifiez, vous faites des tours de garde sur la demeure entière. Putain, motivé, hein? I see. So Alice doesn't want Gordon to yell at her. In that case, how can I get her to feel comfortable about taking a request from me? Let's think. Maybe I should take advantage of my status. Obliquely, sadly, arrogantly. Obliquely? Sadly, maybe. Alice, I really want to investigate here. Just a little? Just for the littlest bit. Mistress Lynn, please doth not cry. I want to aid you too, of course. But I also careth not for Gordon's scolding. Okay. Gordon is scary when he's mad. Okay. Very scary indeed. Okay. Obliquely? Je vais pas lui parler de façon arrogante. Arrête. It's not like I want you to leave or anything. Oh, you don't? Then I shan't have to get yelled at. Is something the matter? I forget what I said. Oh putain, il faut vraiment être arrogante. D'accord. Bah désolé. Ah que coucou, relède. Tu passes en leurs, c'est ça? Bon bah arrogant. Soyons arrogantes, hein, j'ai pas envie, mais ok. It'll be okay, Liz. Just who do you think I am? That's right, I'm Lena in voice. If you say it was an order from me, there's not a chance you'll get yelled at. Doth you really mean it? Est-ce que c'est vrai surtout? Parce que si elle se fait réellement engueuler derrière, c'est pas cool quoi. I mean it! Come on, who am I? Mistress Lena in voice, of course. Exactly, so it's gonna be fine, Liz. I understand, loud and clear. Whatever Gordon saith to me. 'Tis an order from Mistress Lynn. That's what I'll reply. Yes, that should just do fine. So you can take your leave with peace of mind. Eh, Plume, sort de la poubelle, ça suffit. Yes, ma'am, I shall retreat this to my room. J'écoute, mais je bricole en même temps. Tu bricoles? Est-ce que c'est vraiment l'heure que je ne sais pas? D'accord, tu bricoles quoi? I'm so sorry, Alice. Well, let's go to the 3rd floor. To the 3rd floor we go. Attends, on peut... genre... Non, ok. C'est bien ce qui me semblait. Hello? Mistress, why are you here? What in the world are Alice and Diana doing? And you're wearing those slovenly clothes at that? J'ai fait oublier la stache. I'm fine with this getting dirty, that's why. I still haven't had a bath after all. Very well, I suppose. It is late at night and no guests should be coming, so I will permit it. But under normal circumstances, you must consider that the next head of the Rinweiss family in such a get-up. I understand. I'll change back before morning. Will you now? Understood. Je demande des tiroirs d'un meuble. Je vite fais du rangement. Waouh. Eh ben, courage. T'as bien de la motivation. Courage à toi. Still, Mistress Lynn, I hear you've been playing detective. Yes, believe it or not, I'm quite the great detective. See such dangerous hobbies at once. Apologies for raising my voice. However, when I think of something happening to you, Mistress Lynn. Gordon, I'm glad you're worried for me, but this is my problem too. It's my own father who was killed here. Even so, I cannot approve of such actions. Please, stop this immediately. C'est non. It doesn't seem just asking him nicely is going to work out. If Gordon had some reason to step away, maybe. Ah, come to think of it, Ellis just spent her duties to go off somewhere. Qu'est-ce que quoi? I'm so sorry, Ellis. Tu viens vraiment de balancer Elise en mode... elle a abandonné son poste pour faire je sais pas quoi. À l'aide. What's that? Forget this Gordon's order. I shall be headed back to my room. That's what she said. Elise. Apologies, Mistress Lynn. Some pressing business has come up. I shall step away briefly, but you absolutely must not go inside. Yes, I understand, of course. Bah oui, on va te mettre tout à fait. On va pas... On va t'obéir. Pas de soucis. He's going that way around. Still, Alice, I'm very sorry. I'll have to sincerely apologize next time I see her. Ouais. Plus que sincerely apologize même, ouais. Ah, sup. Bon, allez. Arnie, I'll head for Father's room and clear a path along the way. Oh, allez, t'étais devant, abuse, genre y'a quelqu'un dedans. This is a duplicate key I got from Lord Arne. Of course I remembered to take it out when I changed clothes. Lord Arne's keys just melted away. He didn't say anything about it being that fragile. I wonder if he'll give me another. Oh. Ah non, d'accord, ok. I may not know who this is, but... I can't look at it. I thought I might do a little investigation on my own, but... I'll cut for Lord Arne first. Where? Brrr. C'est extrêmement fort la musique encore, hein? Did anyone see you? No issues at all. Seems you did rather well. You look a bit unwell. The key you gave me broke, Lord Arne. Ah, I only ever intended it to be disposable. I didn't make it especially sturdy. Hold on, is that really what you're so depressed about? Sorry, actually it was seeing the corpse. Oh, that. Not to worry, you'll get used to it soon. C'est pas rassurant, Anne. I don't exactly want to get used to that. Fair point. Very well. I intended to have you handle most of the investigation of this room, but go get some rest, issue commands, and I'll act on them. Thank you. It's very kind of you. That isn't it at all. Rather, I thought it a good idea, because you would know your father best. This is the least preferable to us coming this far in vain. A fool. So what do you suggest? If there's anything eye-catching around, I would appreciate if you brought it over. Eye-catching? I wouldn't know what that means. That's why I wanted you to investigate, you know? Sorry, but basically anything would be fine. In short, just bring you everything and the kitchen sink. I have an idea in that case. Give me a moment. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire? There should be enough space. Ok, boire un peu de notre sang. Grandir. Drinking blood may put me in this form. Ooh. But there's not much point if I'm just letting it out again, huh? What do you mean? Click the crest. Attends. Ing. D'accord, je sais pas s'il fallait que je fasse vraiment ça ou pas, mais allons-y. That should be plenty, I think. Go forth, beast born of my blood. Carry absolutely anything of note over to Linrin Vice. Ah oui, pratique. Et donc toi tu fais rien. Ils vont déménager toute la chambre. Oh, ah oui, le corps, let's go. C'était pas une bonne idée ça. Ils ont tout ramené. That surprised me so much. I couldn't even fangirl over load on you. How shameful. I mean, wait, what are you doing? You're making a mess of Father's room. No one's using it anymore, are they? It's not your concern. This room is full of memories I have with Father and Mother. Memories are but past information. You'll forget them soon enough. So what of it? Bon ça. Bien? C'est beau. Ça va? Oui. Coucou. Alors. That's not true at all. Fine, fine. I'll put everything back in place later. Also, you brought the corpse. The corpse. Yeah, better. Thank you. Could you be not so rough with it? Just full of requests, aren't you? A corpse is merely a thing, isn't it? As a thing that resembles a person, it's no different from a puppet. Oh wow, ouch. D'accord. It's not true at all. That's right. Your father became a thing as well. I had forgotten humans were a creature who got attached to inanimate objects. Putting it like that is so cruel. Then what is the difference between a corpse and a puppet? They're both person-shaped, and thinking and moving. Bah, l'un était vivant et l'autre ne l'a jamais été. I can't really find the words, but I think they're different. Yes, they are. They are. Il y a une petite question de respect aussi dans le mélange. Let's try a different question. What's the difference between a puppet and you? I mean, to borrow what you said, Lodorni, I move of my own volition. I see. Then what if you've merely been convinced you're moving on your own volition? What do you mean by that? Oh, just engaging in some wordplay. Don't worry about it. Musha! Now, inspect to your heart's content. Okay. Qu'est-ce qu'on va trouver du coup? This painting. My beloved wife, Rose. Bonjour, Plume. Father commissioned this after Mother passed away. And the last time I met Father, he was gazing at it. Painting is just paint applied to canvas, you know. If you're curious, shall we strip off the paint? Bah ouais, non, genre défonce pas le tableau, quoi, démonte-le à l'arrière. I would never do that. Oh, there's something on the back. Ben voilà, merci. Oh, this is a family photo. The last photo we took outside together, before Mother became bedridden. Aww. It was a rare occasion, having a picnic together, just the three of us. Mother made me a packed lunch, and Father bought a brand new camera kit. Wouldn't you know it? He couldn't figure out how to use the timer. Taking this picture took a whole lot of effort. I remember Mother and Father's hands feeling so warm. We were happy. I wonder, was Father looking at this photo last night? Really, truly, why did it have to come to this? Hey, boom. Father, I'll take this. You may have changed a lot since then, but I believe you were still thinking of your family. Of our family. What does any of this matter? Huh? So what if he was looking at it? What follows from here? Depends on his train of thought? Ah, you're trying to say there may be some sort of code hidden in that photo, are you? Lord Arne? Right, I'll take a look. Hand it over. Let's see, perhaps it's one of the usual tricks, like invisible ink or double layering. Ça va, Emma? What are you talking about? That's not it. I'm saying that Father was thinking about our family after all. That's what him looking at the photo would imply, right? What of it? I suppose I did say to investigate anything of note, but I strictly meant things that would lead to the killer. I thought that would be implicitly understood. Seemed I was wrong. So what of that photo? Is there some clue in it? I don't think so, but right now we need clues about the killer much more so than the victim. Besides, it's also possible he tucked that photo away behind a painting where he wouldn't have to see it. That can't be right. What's wrong with you right now? You have no respect for people's feelings. People's feelings? Of course I wouldn't understand those. And what you've been talking about has been no more than a basis hope. You don't have to put it so cruelly. Did you say something? So you can't understand humans' feeling, Lord Arne. It's nothing, I'm fine now. I'll go investigate too. Oh really? That was rather pointless. Es-tu fatigué? What was that about? What was that about? Elle s'énerve dans son coin du coup. I don't care if he's a vampire. Isn't that just too cruel? Well, no. I guess it's because he's a vampire, huh? I really didn't think he was so ignorant of how humans feel. I'm getting uncertain about how things will go with Lord Arne from here on. Need to regain my spirits. Start investigating too. But Lord Arne brought over most everything. Well, probably nowhere left to search except this corner. Okay. Oh, that's right. Zissy. What's that? Did you see anything from this mirror? Sorry to say, but nope. If only this mirror were in the middle of the room, we'd know the killer easy as that. Not that I'd tell you, even if I knew. Well, though I guess there's no point complaining if you didn't see anything. Yep, no point at all. Okay. Ah, elle est montée. Nickel. This feels suspicious. Oh, okay. Couldn't someone travel through here? Not bad noticing that. Lord Arne. Would this be a plausible way of sneaking in? Yes, it's certainly one possibility. Well then, Lord Arne, please. Huh? You're going to help out, right? Please confirm where this connects to. Why do I have to clamber out inside such a filthy duct? Clearly, my answer is no. I don't want to do it either. Besides, I mean, look. You're smaller than me, right? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Why are you taking out a bottle of blood? Que merde. Non, c'est pas vrai. Glou glou. Regarde, je suis plus grand maintenant. Que salaud. Que salaud. Such a shame, Lina and Vice. It would appear you are the small one. Didn't you refuse to fly to this room because you didn't want to waste blood? Give me back my hard work. Don't come crawling to me if you exhaust your supply wasting it like that, got it? When I choose to drink, it is my prerogative. Oh, that means you can transform into a bat now. A bat could fit through easily. My point exactly. C'était ce que j'étais en train de penser. You're telling me to enter that dust-ridden place as a bat, come on. That's right, please go, Ladoni. Wait, Lina Vice, what if there's a human at the exit of that vent? I've done well avoiding humans up to now. Would be trouble if I was spotted. Jeez, what a pain. I get it already. I'll go, okay? In exchange, please follow after me. Why? There might be some clue through the vent, and I might need your help. Promise to help me. So keep your promise. Alright. I'll follow along. So get a move on. You'd better. Oh wow! Oh wow! C'est quoi tout ça? What? Was a den of dust bunnies? Jeez, why did I have to do that? That's complaint-filling worthy. Anyway, so it connects to here, huh? Just barely squeezed through, so most people wouldn't be able to fit. Honestly, it's pretty much just me. Or Ellis. Aha. But whoops, no, don't give him those reactions anymore. So you actually followed me. What in the world am I doing? Investigating! That was it. Incidentally, Lina and Vice, where is this? This is the storeroom. It's on the west side of the 3rd floor, next to Father's room. I see. Is something wrong? Wrong, Lina and Vice. Something feels off here. Aha! I take it it's something only you would know as a resident of this mansion. Now, what is the oddity in this room? Oh, allez, let's go. I wonder what it could be. What's different? Lindsay. Something different between past and present. The girl tried to remember why. Ok. Oh, on n'a pas le droit aux couleurs ici. 2, 3, ça, que ça. Ça. Ok. 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 Lance, il y en a 4 aussi. 4, 5, 6. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ok. On a bien ça. Ça, ça. Ça, il y a l'air d'avoir le pied ici aussi. Ça. 5. Ça c'est là. Là il y a bien le 4. Ça c'est ouvert. Le coffre c'est ouvert. C'est fermé. Ok. Ok. 2, 2. 4, 2, 2, 4. 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 2, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2. Ok. 2, 2. Ça, 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 ça. La note elle est là. La deuxième note elle est là. Celle-ci elle est là aussi. 3, 2, 2, 3. Oh, il y en a dans le fond aussi, là aussi. Là, il n'y a rien, là, il n'y a rien. Ok. Elle est là, ça c'est fermé, beaucoup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh la vache, tout ça pour ça! Bordouille! That's right, vase that was here is gone. Pour le passage. J'ai vraiment fait toute la putain de pièce pour un vase, hein. Qui était bien en évidence. I remember now. The vase that was here is gone. Well now, impress him to take notice of a mere vase. It was bought to commemorate father and mother's marriage, you see? There's one just like it on the second floor too. Taxi, coucou. Le dos droit, on est bon. À boire, on est en train. Let's go. Et les étirements. C'est le moment où on voit si on rigole ou pas. Et je pense qu'on va pas rigoler parce que c'est bon. Je peux me lever d'un seul coup. Ça me fait plus mal. T'es dégoûté ou pas? On est bon. Elle souffre un peu. Bah non, du coup, c'est fini. C'est fini. Somme. Eh oui, je t'en prie. Non, par contre, ce qu'on va faire, c'est allumer là. Hop. Faut avoir un tout petit peu de luminosité derrière, même si... Ouais, ça se voit pas, vous le voyez pas. Vous le voyez pas. Mais c'est pas grave. Ah, j'ai oublié d'enlever les messages d'annonce du September, tiens. Teubé. T'allumes les LED. Bah, écoute, s'il est toujours en lurk, demande-lui. Mais non. Which I'm told they bought when I was born. Mais y'a quoi dedans? C'est quoi la signification de ces vases du coup? I see I could do without the details of purchase, but there are two of the same. Ah là là. Ok, j'ai compris. Donc oui, tu cliques une fois et une fois que ça s'active, parce que ça met son temps, là ok. Tu passes dessus. What is... I mean, I said nothing. Linen Vice, are you perhaps sulking? Oh no, no souls here. T'as allumé, putain. Terrible. Yeah, obviously, these are dear memories of mine. I have no relevance. Like, these dear memories of mine have no relevance to the investigation or you. On that, you are exactly correct. More importantly, Linen Vice, look at the spots where the vase was. More importantly. Huh? There isn't much blood there. I thinly spread out my blood to reveal dust. Compared to the rest of the room, that spot is has remarkably little of it. Which means there was indeed a vase there until very recently. I knew it. I wonder why it was removed. Surely because there was a need to move it. To access the vent. Like you did. Ah, that's what we heard. Ok. Disquette, ta beauté est plus attirante que le champ magnétique d'un aimant. Waouh. Encore ça va, elle est soft celle-là de disquette. Ça va, elle fait pas trop cringe. On a vu bien pire sur ton Discord. On a vu bien pire. Ça va. The sound when I was headed to father's room. While it's not good to jump to conclusions, it's a very likely possibility. Je ne m'appelle pas Rikiz. Oui, mais enfin bon. Je suis un romantique, quoi. Ouais, mais est-ce que du coup, on peut vraiment appeler ça des disquettes? Genre, on en revient à la même... Je suis un cérébral. Ouais. Doucement, hein. Quand même. Who could have? Je te rappelle que t'es quand même en bonne route pour avoir ton diplôme en tautologie, hein. Et me teuteux, elle est pas loin de te le donner, ton diplôme, hein. Moi, ce ne sont pas des disquettes, mais des DVD-ROM. Waouh. Je réagirais même pas. Change pas... Gotta be stubborn and deny reactions. Just be quiet for a moment. Mrs. Lynn? Where are you? Burnt? Seems he's looking for you. Why is he? You know, I was just beginning to consider seeing what the others has to say. Be off, Lynn and Vice. Understood. What will you do, Lord Arne? I'll wait leisurely in your room. Be sure to ask their alibis as such. And such, ok? Elle est bac plus 5 en disquette. Waouh. Bah non, ça du coup, non, ça c'est plus Rikiz, ça. Quel chic pour trouver les plus drôles, mais... Be sure to ask their alibis and such. Ok. I'll try. Ok. Mon chat? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Pourquoi tu me regardes comme ça? Ouais? Attendez. J'ai un jeune homme qui me fixe de son regard perçant. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, mon chat? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Pourquoi tu me regardes comme ça? Coucou, toi. Oh. Câlin. Oh, t'es tout doux, mon chat. Oh, t'es bonheur. Ah oui, tu t'es pris le jus. Bon. Bah allons-y, hein. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez que je vous dise? Now then, time to begin my own personal investigation. Ah ça m'intéresse. Moi je vais pouvoir jouer les deux côtés, hein. Je vais voir ce qu'il fait. Non, on n'a pas le droit? Ah si. Merci. Alors attends. J'en ai trop pris. Alors. Lynn and Vice shouldn't return in some time. I'll resume investigation here. Ok. Et donc? Donc en fait, tu nous cherchais juste depuis tout à l'heure? C'est ça que t'es en train de me dire? Something you're curious about. When I went into the secret room before, it was to investigate her father. But I felt something separate was there as well. I'd like to have a proper look into it. Ah, could this have to do with your hearts? Seems it's just not in my nature to have things that pique my interest for later. Maybe it has to do with this murder case, who knows? I suspect it's not entirely unrelated, but... You're saying Lynn doesn't need to know? Right you are. Well then let's get going. Pour le moment, en tout cas, elle a pas à le savoir. Effectivement. Boy, that's some steep drop here. What do you call that thing when humans are acrobatophobic? Acrophobic? You could simply say afraid of heights, you know. Right, right. But this would be impossible for an acrophobe. I suppose so, yeah. Say, by the way, there's blood here. Who did it turn out to be? It's the blood of that fellow dead in the room outside. Oh. Et donc ils l'ont tiré d'en haut? Wasn't his head cut off in her dad's room? Why'd blood end up here? Ah oui. Ah! Ou alors... Il a... Attendez, on va essayer d'activer le cerveau. Il a knocked out... Lynn. Il est parti en bas. A ramené le faux corps. L'a décapité. A pris la tête, mais pourquoi il aurait pris cette tête-là pour faire revivre sa femme? C'est pas la tête de sa femme, donc non. C'est pour ça qu'il y avait le crâne de sa femme en bas. Ouais, juste jeter le crâne je sais pas où pour pas qu'on voit que c'était pas lui, j'imagine. Mais il a quand même laissé des traces de sang sur son passage pendant qu'il descendait, j'imagine. The killer likely carried the head over here. Then they pushed her father off and retreated. Well, then where'd the head end up? Bah ouais, c'est ça. Elle est pas en bas. Why do I care? You'd probably find it somewhere if you looked. You really do just go with the flow, Arne. It's not just the missing head I'm after now. That's why. If a need arises to search for the head, I'll search for it then. Ouais, mais suivant ce qui se passe, elle sera peut-être plus là. T'auras peut-être plus la possibilité de la retrouver. Il faut... Enfin, ton investigation, il faut que tu fasses sur autant de champs possible dès maintenant. Avant qu'on touche à des trucs et que quelqu'un puisse venir faire n'importe quoi avec. Genre... Trop bizarre. The smell of blood are so mixed here. Makes me uncomfortable. What are you looking into here? The way the smells are mixing. In other words, the flow of air feels odd. Odd. Why? Oh, a trap? I knew it. From the echo, there seemed to be a room below even this. Ah ouais. Dang, was this guy a mole or what? Une taupe, ouais, carrément. Cowards have a tendency to scurry far below ground. Ouch! Joli, mais ouch! Now then, where's the entrance? Ah, I see. That tile there is suspicious. There seem to be unnatural gaps around this tile. The blood's flowing into them. Sure enough. Let's open her up, hun. They're not big enough gaps to stick your fingers in. There's nowhere to grab hold. We can miss and go in, maybe. Maybe I will. But... no, let's use that. This floor should be removable by a human, otherwise... there would be no point in making a basement. Bah oui, c'est ça, tu dois trouver la façon de l'ouvrir, il doit forcément y en avoir une. C'est quoi ce trait qu'il y a là? Genre... là. Ce trait qu'il y a ici. By using something like a shovel as a lever, you can easily lift him up. Okay. What is even the purpose of this book? Go take the shovel. Use your brain. This shovel would allow me to remove the tile by using it as a simple lever. Ah, clever! C'est pas comme si on venait de le lire. Bon, d'un autre côté, c'est pas comme si je voulais utiliser ça pour voir si je pouvais faire quelque chose ici. Parce que j'avais pas vu ça. Mais c'est quoi du coup ce trait qu'il y a? Genre... Là, ça. C'est un bug du jeu ou c'est pour après? Here we go. Wow. There really is another basement. Naturally, the center. Go, go, go. Qu'est-ce qu'on va découvrir du coup? Ooh, the ambience. How dark. When a vampire says it's dark, that's no joke. It's not because of the lack of light. It's the stagnant air. The hanging dust and dirt. And, well now, might there be something up ahead? Wonder what? I'm getting excited. Exciting indeed. Oh wow. Tous les corps. Nice. Alors, il y a un autre crâne là du coup. C'est quoi, c'est censé être de l'allemand du coup? It appears I was right. Ooh, sounds like your heart got pounding. Mais genre, dans tout ça, l'odeur est pas remontée? Twice may be coincidence, but 3 times can't possibly be my imagination. One of my hearts was in this place. The same magic circle is up above. I think I was trying to revive the dead using that heart. Je regarde depuis un moment mais je comprends rien. Et puis je me rappelle que je parle pas anglais. Ah oui, désolé. T'as l'air de choisir des jeux chelous toi. Hein. Mais c'est des jeux qu'on a commencé pour Halloween. Forcément, je vais les finir. Je vais pas attendre un an pour les finir. En plus, ça c'est des petits jeux, donc oui. Oui, on les termine. Mais moi j'aime beaucoup les jeux comme ça. Hein. Pour ceux qui étaient là, on se souvient de Mad Father ou pas? Genre... Mad Father, Ib. Mon chat. Alors, viens. Viens là. Je te vois galérer, viens ici, tu vas monter sur l'ordi sinon. Petit bout. Allez. Allez. Plume. Oui, 1 patte, c'est bien. 2 pattes, c'est bien. Allez. 3 pattes, c'est bien. Ouais. Coucou. Bien mon chat. Oui, coucou. Ah, tout ça pour descendre. Abuse. Je jure. Les dessins sont jolis. Oui. En style animé, j'aime bien. Perhaps the one up above was a fake. And this one was the real focus. Or else, perhaps, it was putting on the mere appearance of collaboration. Hey, so, about what's written on the wall there. Oui, c'est vrai. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire, ça? Je le prononcerai pas parce que je sais même pas comment ça se prononce. Je veux pas défoncer les oreilles de qui que ce soit qui saurait comment le prononcer. I didn't expect to see that name here, of all places. That's one of the 9 vampires who offered his heart to create you, huh? Ah, then suppose he was revived here. Not a chance. We're talking about a vampire strong enough to be called one of the 9 kings. If such a presence were here, I'd sense it immediately. Okay. So you're just sensing the heart that got taken away. Even supposing he were revived, he's only a part of me after all. And not an enemy. Bah ça dépend, vu ce que tu es devenu, est-ce qu'il va pas décider que t'es un ennemi? You sure? I know not. What do you mean you know not? Still, while I don't know the reason, This tells us a human was plotting his revival. That means finding the killer in this case could likely point towards my heart as well. C'est l'heure des croquettes. Ça me fait peur aussi. Talk about two birds with one meteor. With one meteor? It's a saying they have in Japan for situations like this. Two birds with one stone, but it's bigger, so it's a meteor. One meteor falls and it makes two fried chickens. That's basically what it means. Okay. Even with the explanation, I don't understand. That blood. This. What's up with that blood? Who is it? Ah, how nostalgic! I know this taste. Nostalgic. Yeah, of course it's nostalgic. After all, this blood was originally mine. What? Oui, alors c'était pas super intelligent effectivement si tu sais pas quel sens c'est, qu'est-ce qu'il y a, qu'est-ce que ça peut te faire. Pas intelligent, mais allons-y. What's this now? Oh! Et c'est ce que je me demandais en voyant l'intro tout à l'heure. Il a l'air parfois de devenir quelqu'un d'autre. Est-ce que du coup, au fur et à mesure qu'il va découvrir l'histoire et possiblement regagner ses 9 cœurs, est-ce qu'il va pas redevenir le fléau qu'il était avant? Et changer complètement de caractère du coup. Feels like my head is splitting. Splitting, carrément. Genre l'ancienne personnalité et la nouvelle. Yo, me, talk about a careless move, huh? You're... Hey, wasn't you gonna murderize all the humans? Ain't you just messing around? Nah, that ain't it. I'm you, and you're me. Oh, wow. Okay. Where is this? Welcome to my world, new and toad. No, me. Ooh. Okay. I see, so you called me here. Glad you're quick to pick this up. Got it in one. This is my world, inside you. Maybe you'd say it's inside your mind. Nah. Or is it inside your blood? Yeah, I get it. But this never happened before. Now, did it? Well, I didn't. It's your first time drinking my blood, yeah? It's because you drank my blood, you wakened me. The little bit of my blood left in your body. I see. I've lost height. I've lost 8 of my 9 hearts. Yet even so, blood from all 9 remains in my body. Even so, the idea that a single drop could awaken you to the point of consciousness. That's the blood of ancestral vampire kings for you. I'm honestly shocked. Though for a so-called king, you speak rather idiotically. Bah? You're making fun of me! Simply voicing my thoughts out loud. Don't pay it any mind. More importantly, that's good to know. I extend my honest thanks. That's this body for you. I didn't even understand myself very well. But I have no need for you to be conscious. I'll put you back to sleep. Uh-huh. We didn't know. Ok. Moi j'étais prêt à... So you call it your world, yet you need to dodge off the way. Hey, I just wanted to say hi, that's all. My container. I'm gonna make it a puppet. Container. Puppet. So even the little bit of blood flowing in me has a personality. That's interesting. The blood of the 9 kings is no joke indeed. I am the heinous vampire, born of 9 vampires' heart, noon toad. But that is who I am as a combined entity. A puppet, you say? If the last heart in this body controls most of the blood within me, then could it be that my current personality is... Allez, vas-y, refais-la. Who am I? I told you're me. That's a scraped together puppet worrying over. T'es con de t'être assis, mais allons-y. Shoot, you're taking my body. Wow. Arnie? Arnie, you okay? What's wrong? Huh. Just got a little sleepy. Aren't vampires supposed to be lords of the night? Sheesh. I was worried, you know. Oh, were you? Sorry about that. Huh? Kinda weird to hear you honestly apologize. Oh, is it now? Is it now? Well, whatever. If you're done investigating, let's head back to Lynn's room. Yeah, of course. Ok. Ça, c'est intéressant. De voir que sa personnalité risque de changer. Wouh! Pardon. Bunt. Je sais pas si je fais confiance à Bunt. Mistress Lynn, there you are. Parce qu'ils disent qu'il a 5 étoiles en amour, 2 en motivation et 2 en garde. Mais est-ce que c'est vrai du coup? Ça aussi. Ah, you changed clothes, that's good. Right, you can't handle blood, huh? Don't embarrass me. Come to think of it, that time Heinz cut his finger with a knife the other day. He flat out fainted. Please forget about that. Did he really? That's a question. Anyway, what is it? Actually, I've figured out who the killer is. Have you? So I was having everyone assemble in the waiting room on the 2nd floor. Really? Yes, so please come to the waiting room. Sounds fishy. Sounds fishy! Figured out who the killer is. Well, let's go see. Oh, well, I'm at it. I want to check the vase on the 2nd floor too. From here on out, if you can get through Lynn's minigames and deduction without mistakes. Without mistakes! Ça va avoir des attentes super hautes de ma part. Hein? You can sometimes get non-informative bonuses, like Dizzy may have a reward for you at the end. Okay. It won't cause any changes in the main story, but try your best. Okay? Aww. This would be the long way around. I know! Oh. Alors, Elise? Désolé. Mistress Lynn, you art most cruel. Gordon hath got us extremely angry with me. Allez, pouce en l'air, let's go. I'm sorry, Alice. There was a place I really wanted to search. I apologize for making you go through that. Please just stop this. Okay. Could I somehow make it up to you later? Oh, then a banquetin, please, and thank thee. They came out with this new kind of banquetin recently. I would have settled for that. Understood. I'll get one for you sometime. Thank kindly. Well then, let us head forth with the waiting room. Oh, could you go on ahead? I had some minor business. Did I know? Understood. I'm glad I was able to apologize to Ellis. Now for this vase. Come to think of it, didn't Ellis seem kind of focused on the vase? Bonne question. Attends. Oh, allez, ici. The vase is here, but the flowers are dropping petals. Gordon waters the flowers every day, so it's a little odd to see them in the state. Donc il les aurait pas arrosés aujourd'hui? Comment ça va par ici? Mais ça va et toi donc? Comment se passe cet après-midi? And now let's go see what Bernd has to say. Ah, le miroir, le miroir, le miroir. That's everyone, right? Is it true you figured out who the killer is? Exactly, yes, I realized the ugly truth. Does it be someone among us? Yes. Mais il y a des personnages qu'on n'a pas encore découverts du jeu. I don't have high hopes, but I suppose I'll hear it out. Understood. So the first thing I considered is that this was the work of an outsider. I mean, nobody wants someone from this mansion to have been a killer, do they? But if it were an external invader, that would likely make me accountable as a god. So I decided to think positive and assume it was an inside job. Putain, c'était ta seule raison de te dire que c'était quelqu'un qui faisait partie du staff? Tu me fatigues, Bernd, vraiment. What in the world is that logic? Right? Well, isn't it natural? I don't want people to think it's my fault. Oui, mais on peut très bien ne pas penser que c'est ta faute et quand même essayer de savoir si c'est quelqu'un d'extérieur. Isn't that just a bit irresponsible? It is! Heinz! Hi. First time meeting ya. Though details aside, I know it'd be difficult for someone to break in. Cheerful, hired chef devoted to cooking. Salt just a pinch. Whatever. Okay? Whatevs. Yeah, if we consider the security. The guard dogs in the courtyard are excellent. And in the front, we have Bernd looking out. Ah, ouais, mais on avait vu aussi que le jardinier, les chiens le toléraient. Genre, ils font rien à Lynn et ils tolèrent le jardinier. Est-ce que le jardinier, du coup, aurait pas fait rentrer du monde? Bonne question. Bonne question. The maid and I have checked the locks on the first floor windows twice over. In short, intrusion into this mansion was impossible at the time of the master's murder, yes? That's right. I was in the dining room the whole time myself. There I had a clear view of both the entryway and the door to the courtyard. It'd be absolutely impossible for an intruder to get in. Would it, though? That's a fair assessment. That means it was someone in this mansion who did it. And it's a standard mystery trope for the first person on the scene to be the killer. That was even true of the book I just read, in fact. Ne mettez pas dans un livre. In short, the killer is... You, Mistress Lynn. The fuck, pourquoi je m'y attendais? What? I mean, the door was locked and everything. It's inconceivable that I killed father. Oh, that's what the killer always says. T'es en train de te mettre tous les votes sur ta tronche là, Bernd, tu t'en rends compte là? Just like in the book I just read. On n'est pas dans un putain de livre. On est dans un jeu, pas dans un putain de livre. Well, Mrs. Lynn, please confess. First witness. Did it? You're awful! I'll prove that me killing father is inconceivable. Burns' reasoning is full of holes. Pass through the following reasoning and search, and reach Burn to argue against him. Là. Tu me saoules. What kind of harebrained logic is that? First of all, I was passed out. Well, look, if you just fell backwards and hit your head on the floor. If you fell backwards, maybe you could pass out. All by yourself. The fuck? Come on. Don't be stupid, please. Gordon. Yes, Mistress Lynn. Was I passed out face up? No, you were laying face down. That's our Gordon. He paid close attention. So now what do you say? But you could have flipped face down while only faintly conscious. A person able to slice a master's head off would surely have the energy to do that. Oui, mais sauf qu'on sait que c'est pas le corps de notre père que vous avez vu. Oh, come on! Who knows what a person able to cut a head off could do? Ah, fuck's sake. Oui, si tu veux. You won't make a killer out of me with that hole-ridden logic. Okay. Everyone. Is beheading someone that easy to do? I would imagine it's rather difficult. Not that most people would really know. Never cut off a human's head before on that, but it's pretty tough to do with animals. That would be quite a task for a young girl like Lynn. Mistress Lynn doth be on par with me in arm wrestling. Could I manage that? I think it's not. Burnt. That isn't reasoning. It's just thoughtless ranting. Avoiding responsibility as its limits. Non, et puis même sans ça. Genre, à la limite, que t'accuses quelqu'un d'autre qui fait partie du staff, ok. Que t'accuses l'héritière, t'es réfléchi. Genre, dans tous les cas, t'es viré. Gordon and the rest of you, thank you so much. Bah oui. Burnt. Sorry. Mais et quoi, genre tu... Really very sorry. I just thought if the killer came from outside, it'd be my fault and I'd be fired. Donc tu t'es dit que c'était plus intelligent d'accuser l'héritière plutôt que de te dire peut-être que ça vient de quelqu'un du dehors et que il a réussi à passer entre mes filets de surveillance. Vraiment, en disant ça, faire ça, ça va pas me... On va pas te virer à cause de ça. D'accord, c'est une façon de penser intéressante. But I mean, if we catch the killer before then it's all zero sum. That's why I was resistant to calling in the police too. Don't do something like that without any decent evidence. What, you haven't called the police? Nope, but I'll make this work. Sorry for troubling you all. What is this attitude of yours? Thank you, Diana. Burn, how cruel can you be? I'm coming to doubt thy common sense. Bah ouais, c'est ça, évidemment. It was a joke, guys, a joke, just a little, you know. No, it was not a joke. It was not a joke. Do you seriously think you can just pass this off as a joke? Because if so, you're even dumber than I thought. Huh? I apologized, didn't I? Oui, mais c'est une chose de dire que t'es désolé, c'est déjà bien, c'est un bon pas. Maintenant, après, il faut que les actions suivent les mots. Do you understand what you did? Of all things, implicating the head of this mansion as a killer. I told you I recognized my mistake and apologized for it. The mood between everyone is getting worse and worse at this rate. I'm sure everyone's uneasy right now. If I forgive Bernd, then surely, and it's like Gordon always says, I'm the next head of the Rinweiss family. Right. I need to be reliable. I need to reassure everyone and keep them in order. It's alright. I'm not bothered. Mistress, Bernd has insulted you. You understand? I'll be just fine. Bernd, you're anxious too, aren't you? Because we still haven't caught Father's killer. Yeah, that's right. I'm so anxious and scared. I can't bear it. Ouais, ça fait vraiment abuser, mais ok. All of you feel the same way, right? So let's not argue over something like this. Okay? If Mistress Lynn says she's alright with it, then let us not make any further stir. You've become admirable indeed. If Lynn's fine with it, I'll obey. Even if I haven't personally forgiven you. Good. Well then, let this resolve the matter. Bernd, you should be grateful to Mistress Lynn. Thank you very much. Right. Right. Not forgetting, no. On te pardonne, mais on n'oublie pas. Fais gaffe. Tu marches sur des coquilles d'œufs maintenant. I'm glad everyone seems to have calmed down. Since they're all gathered here already, should ask for their alibis. Allez, zbardi. Ah non, d'accord, j'ai pas le droit de marcher, très bien. Now I've heard everyone's alibi. Ah bon? Ah d'accord. If I don't get back soon, Lord Arne might. Lord Arne really didn't notice at all how upset I was. He just doesn't understand people's hearts. I guess it's because he's a vampire after all. How can he say my memories of our family don't matter? Would it really be wise to interact with him the same way I have been? Could lead to a lot of turbulence someday. Humans and vampires. That aside, even though Father has been killed, I wonder why everyone seems to be taking it so well. Maybe Lord Arne would know. Why is everyone taking it so well? They're all culprits. They all killed him. Terrible. No, of course he wouldn't. I'm quick to rely on others, huh? Should really drop that habit. I need to be a capable head of the family. I need to be someone people can rely on. Well, anyway, I'll head to my room for now. Mistress? Oui, Gordon? What's the matter? Oui? There's something I wish to tell you. Could you please come to my room? Okay, understood. What do you mean to your room? Oh, hold on. He left. I guess I'll follow him? Where? Ooh, hi, Zissy! Huh? Thought I'd go check on Lily since she was taking her sweet time, but she's not here. 1, 2, 3, only 3 here? Oh, there's one in the kitchen too, so that's everyone. Where's Lynn? Plus, Anya's left the mirror in his pocket and won't respond at all. Well now, maybe something will happen. Pourquoi il y a autant de sauvegardes alors qu'il se passe rien qui change l'histoire? Ah putain, on passe pas devant des miroirs. Ok. C'est qui? Montrez-vous! Gordon, did you see something? No, I heard it as well. Heinz, that's Heinz's voice. Is it? Should be in the kitchen, pouring us some tea. Ah! But yuppie, it's dark. Heinz, are you alright? I can't know, my friend, I can't see anything. I can't see shit. Heinz! I'll call the others immediately. Bah allume la lumière peut-être déjà, non? Tu laisses la gamine toute seule dans une pièce qui est mal éclairée où on a juste vu un corps inconscient sans vérifier s'il y avait quelqu'un d'autre dans la pièce. Tu le fais exprès? Heinz, are you right? Et il y a 2 secondes, il pouvait voir dans la cuisine. J'essaie. Whoa, whoa. Hey there, Lynn. Heinz, thank goodness, are you hurt? I got hit from behind all of a sudden, but... Ah, toi aussi, dis donc. Ah bon? I understand, oui. Vive le franglais de qualité. No, I'm not bleeding or anything. Should be fine. Who could have done this? Gordon? Gordon will be fine. Ils vont tous se faire agresser les uns après les autres. Gordon! Why? How did this happen? Somebody help! Et est-ce que du coup... Ah, ils sont en train de se battre. Est-ce que si on appelle Arnie, ça, ça lui donne assez d'énergie et de force pour reprendre contrôle? Ah, so irritating! Give me more of yourself over to me. You don't even seem to get who you are, so here I am telling you. You're me, that's right, me. So don't get in the way. Reveal in the king, right? Nunto's a genius vampire, not some loser detective. Act like a puppet. Puppet, obey me. Next time I tell ya, next time. Mais pourquoi il y a autant de sauvegardes au secours? You're right. It appears I was suddenly attacked from behind. Luckily, it does not appear to have any wounds. Thank goodness. I worried you. Did I, Mistress Lynn? Please dry your tears. Okay. Who could do something like this? Well, is Heinz unhurt as well? Yes, like you, he wasn't injured. He was just knocked out. In that case, let us discuss it while he's around. Would be a waste to repeat myself for the others. But... And also, I don't remember much. Oh, I see. Mistress Lynn, you really must abandon this playing at detective business. You do realize you could run into dangers like Heinz and myself did. Bah, je te rappelle qu'on a été les premières à être knocked out from behind, ou comment ça se passe? I tell you this because I worry for you, mistress. Please, enough playing detective. But I... Very well, I understand. Mistress Lynn, you do remember that I called you to my room, yes? Yeah, I remember. For better or worse, we are alone now. So I will tell you what I intended to. Please do. It concerns the master. Father? In truth, I had wondered if something like this might happen someday. What do you mean? What? For you see, most of the people in this mansion despised the master. Despised? That's a strong word. It has been 2 years since your mother passed. Plenty of time for things to fall apart. You yourself are surely well aware of how much the master's changed. Yeah. The house of Renvise has never been the same since then. You ought to know all this. As both the master's daughter and the present head of the family. It may be difficult to hear, but I implore you to listen. Alright? Go ahead. Now, who shall I speak about? Everyone. Okay, let's start with the maids. Faisons dans l'ordre. Please tell me about Diana and Ellis. Though in different ways, most would agree that Diana and Ellis are both rather appealing to the eye, their job is to accommodate other nobles who visit the Rindweiss estate. I assume you know what I'm getting at. You mean, the world of nobility is much dirtier than you may imagine, mistress. Huh? There was one noble who became fond of Diana. He even requested we hand her over. However, the master was killed before a conclusion could be reached. As for Liz, she's very clumsy, and for her missteps, she was often subjected to violence. Oh, boo. That's so cruel. Yes, it is cruel. However, you have the power to stop it now, correct? I won't let it happen. I'll never allow that sort of thing to happen. It's good to hear. It is up to you as the head of the family to do with us as you will, Mistress Lynn. Right. Oh, le pouvoir que t'as entre les mains. Now, who shall I speak about? God and Gardener. Please tell me about Byrne the God and Kai the Gardener. Kai était pas là, hein? Kai était pas là. Both of them has fallen in love with the maids. Huh? The gardener Kai has feelings for Diana and Byrne for Ellis. Okay, allons-y. Do they know about the things that have been done to Diana and Ellis? I do not know. Generally speaking, only the master and I should know of those things. Unless the girls spoke of it themselves. Kai also once made a request of the master to allow a relationship with Diana. Apparently he laughed it off. Know your place, Kai was told. Wow. Eh, vraiment... Un beau petit connard le père, hein, quand il s'y met. As for the god, Burnt, he and Illis, well, they seem to finance each other in various ways. This is just between us, but I have been keeping an eye out for him stealing things from the storeroom and selling them. Bandon did what? Ellis has shown me things she was given by Burnt a number of times. These were all very expensive items. I cannot imagine Burnt who could afford any of them. But even with that, I truly never imagined he was such a despicable person. To pin you as a killer, mistress. Enough about that now, it's fine. Still, is that alone enough reason to jump to that conclusion? Enough, no. But keep it in mind. I've been carefully examining the contents of the storeroom before bed each night. And many times I have found items missing in the morning. Only the maids and the guards have full roam of the mansion at night. But the two maids have hardly ever left the mansion. The suspicions falls on Burnt. Yes, I believe so. I told the master as such, in fact. I see. Now, how about the chef? How about you, though? Because you're giving us so many informations. It's hard not to have a thought being like, he's trying to pin everyone but him down. He could be the culprit. Please tell me about Heinz, the chef. Genre vraiment, si au final c'est lui qui a tout fait, ce serait un beau retournement de situation, ouais. Heinz, I'm not really sure about him. Seems to me like a man who thinks of nothing but his cooking. However, because of the great pride he takes in his cooking, perhaps he felt that pride wounded by the master who never cleaned his plate. But Heinz was knocked out in the kitchen. That much is true. I don't see much need to doubt him, but just in case. Tell me. That is everything I wanted to tell you, mistress. I never knew about any of this. There is no need to blame yourself. Bah oui, ouais, si tu le savais pas, c'est qu'il y avait une raison. Golard et Gaussier, c'était un peu ça marche, pas de soucis. Merci pour ton luck et pour ton lurk. Pour ton luck. N'importe quoi. Repose-toi bien, va.
You had no reason to know until now, Mistress Lynn.
Le lurk.
Until now. Henceforth, you will be in a position as the head in which you can directly manage a servant. This is no time to be acting like a detective. But it can help. I can do both. Perhaps you've been considering that the culprit is one of us, but considering how Heinz and I were attacked, it is clear the culprit is no one of the 6 here.
What do you mean, clear? Leave these dangerous matters to us adults. Instead, think about the future of the Rediffusion family. Ah bah oui, parce que on laisse cette histoire aux adultes parce qu'on est une gamine. Par contre, devoir penser au futur de la famille Rediffusion, c'est un truc de gamine, hein. Carrément. C'est pas du tout un poids d'adulte. Allons-y. I shall offer all my support as well. Ouais, bon, on va le prendre avec parcimonie parce que je sais pas si je te fais confiance du coup, hein. Je crois que je fais confiance à personne pour le moment, vraiment. Mistress, is something the matter? Father, my kind father. Oh, elle réalise, ça y est. Ever since that day 2 years ago, he hasn't really been here, has he? Not only that, but all I've been seeing is the nice and tidy surface of everything. I had absolutely no idea about Diana and Ellis, because they treated me exactly the same as before. Only I, the new family head, have the power to protect those two. No, all of you. And yet... Please tell me one thing. When father was killed, were they... For the most part, I suspect they were not rejoicing. While the noble status of the house of Rediffusion has been lowering in these years due to the Massa, if word of this incident spreads, it is clear we will only further lose influence. For your sake as well, we must keep this private. Oui? I assume someone's come to visit. Yes, but who it is? Mistress Lynn, I implore you to keep what I told you secret from the others. You may enter. Okay. Diana! Diana, is something the matter? Sorry to disturb your conversation. Heinz has prepared tea for everyone. Shall we relax a bit and sort out the situation? I suppose. I believe I'm able to be up and about now, so I'll come as well. Okay. Let's go. While it is normally unheard of for the servants to be seated at the same table as the family head, this is a situation we find ourselves in, so please forgive it. No, I don't mind. Heinz, are you sure you don't need a seat? Sure, I'm fine. Wasn't hurt or anything. In fact, it makes me feel much better to treat you all to some delicious tea. Okay. Tant qu'il est pas empoisonné, ça me va. Though was wrong, Lynn. You seem a lot more unwell than me. It's nothing at all, I'm fine. Ouais, juste le poids de la descendance sur la famille, tout va bien. Le poids des responsabilités. Oh, really? Well, I've got more... Wait, where this came from, so don't hesitate to ask. Okay. At any rate, who could have attacked the two of thee? Could they still be inside the mansion? Not a chance, I've done a thorough look around. Ouais, alors t'avais fait un thorough look around avant aussi, ça n'a pas empêché d'avoir 2 personnes mis KO. Hein, Bernd, on va prendre des petites pincettes? Hein? Moi, je pense que oui. Hein. Ouais. They're not in the mansion anymore. In fact, I have a pretty good idea of who did it too. Non. On reprend pas ça? After all, we were all together on the 2nd floor before Heinz was attacked, right?
But don't make hasty inference again. Oh, don't worry, Ellis. I'm not going to say the mistress did it anymore. That doth not be what I meant. I didn't get a look at who did it, just got whacked from behind. Unfortunately, I too saw nothing. But I know they went out to the courtyard, because I heard the door open. Not sure when they got inside though. Must have been too focused on making tea. Oh, and this probably isn't related, but I heard the sound like a bird's wings flapping. Oh, for fuck's sake! For real? Arne? Is it is it the new Arne fucking around? A bird's wing flapping. Yeah, like flap flap flap. Bah oui. Like flap flap flap. Évidemment. Quoi d'autre? Flap flap flap. Any ideas what that could be? Yeah, a pretty good one actually, yeah. No, not especially. Couldn't be Lord Arne. Oh, I'm pretty sure it is. Pardon. I too didn't notice until they struck from behind. However, I heard the door to the entryway open, and afterward I feel as if I heard them quietly mutter Mistress Lynn's name. My name? Well, I suspect I only misheard it as that. Given my worry for your safety. Au moins tu nous en parles, c'est bien, tu le gardes pas pour toi, c'est déjà un bon pas. My deepest apologies for making you uneasy, mistress. No, it's okay. If they knew me then, I can't think of anything else. Lord Arne, why? Because he's not himself anymore. That's why. That is why. I can't think of anything better. Terrible. Allez. Well, I made sure to lock the front door up tight. Ouais, mais enfin bon, du coup, si c'est Arne, il peut très bien faire des doubles des clés aux F. Nobody will be getting inside this mansion anymore. I should hope as much, but... Man, but at this rate... Had to be the gardener Kai, because he's not here. That's the only answer I can think of. Ben... Ouais, il est pas là, mais... Ah, Diana? Kai would never do something like that. Allez, défense mode. Coucou Pyrolaise, bienvenue, comment tu vas? Bienvenue. Can't think of anything better, ou plutôt butler. On va pas faire de jeu de mots avec Sébastien. Comment tu vas Pyrolaise? Bien et toi? Ça va, on avance tranquillement le jeu. Mets-toi bien, je t'en prie.
Oh yeah! Merci pour le follow! Thanks for the follow!
Et j'ai le retour, mon dieu, c'est génial! Merci pour le follow, Pyrolase! Bienvenue à toi! Mets-toi bien! Fait plaisir en vrai. C'est cool. Ouais, alors... Ça va partir dans tous les sens là du coup avec elle qui va le défendre. C'était un peu simple quand même niveau scénario de mettre que... qui sont amoureux genre. Gosh, I was just joking, okay? Ouais, non, mais non. Come to think of it, you two did have a bit of a relationship, hey? Bah comme toi et Elise, tu veux vraiment qu'on te out devant tout le monde? C'est ça que tu cherches? Oh, I'm so jealous. Are you? Well, plus it sounds like you were made to do all sorts of nasty stuff, Diana. Le bro, il balance ça comme ça? Il est au courant et il balance ça comme ça? Isn't it kinda best the master got killed for you? Oh, et burned. Vraiment, hein? Ferme ta grande gueule. Genre, pour de vrai? Je vais t'enfermer dans une pièce avec du scotch sur la putain de bouche. Parce que j'en ai marre de tes conneries là. I get it, right, so sorry. But it's undeniable, right? Oh wow. True. I can understand wanting to suspect Kai since he isn't present. It's not just what I think, it's the facts, right? If the culprit isn't one of us, I can't think there's anything else left. Mais tais-toi! I suppose so, yes. You would want to think that. But don't you have reason to feel guilty yourself, Bernd? I can understand why you'd seek to point your fingers at Mistress Lint for us. Huh? What are you talking about? Ça sort les dossiers. Bah ouais. Diana, stop this. Ah, battez-vous! Battez-vous! Let's go! Moi j'ai monté, je suis bien là. Gordon, I shall make it clear as day, here and now. Bernd is stealing jewelry from the storeroom. Huh? Now, don't be ridiculous. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to keep it a secret? If that's were the case, you should have been more discreet about it. You do know I've witnessed countless instances of you entering the storeroom late at night. That's just for security purposes. Is it really? Alice often shows me accessories she says she received from you. But I just can't wrap my head around purchasing such pricey things on your income. And that's why you're treating me like a thief. Don't you think it's strange too, Alice? Human trash like him would never be able to afford such valuable items. Alors, non. Hop, merci. What? I wasn't aware of anything like that. Oh, I'm sure if you did know, you'd be complicit. So naturally, you would say you know nothing. Mais peut-être qu'elle savait vraiment pas qu'il vendait ça pour lui offrir des cadeaux, et qu'elle se posait peut-être pas plus de questions que ça. Ou qu'elle se complaisait dedans. Mais bon. It's the truth, please believe me. Mais bon, non, ok, je la crois. Should I? Ouais, Diana, bitch pas trop quand même. Alice, you hated the master too, didn't you? Whenever we had guests, you would always come back in tears. If only the master were gone. Am I recalling your words right? Ouais, mais non. On déforme pas ça, surtout suivant ce qu'elle vivait, suivant ce que toi tu vivais aussi, ça suffit. I could say it's the same about you, Diana. Bah oui, exactement. And Heinz and Gordon often talk late into the night, so couldn't they not be suspicious too? Look, all we were talking about was food to try and help the master's health. Alice, don't try to change the subject. I mean, stop it. Alice can't be a killer, right? Oh, how nice of Alice to protect you. Is that why you killed the master for her sake? You wretched... Oh, mon chat. The hell, don't get in my way. C'est bien, j'ai loupé ce qui s'est passé. What a mess you made of my tea. Huh? So what are you gonna do with this? How lovingly do you think I worked on this? Thinking of you guys all the while. Who cares? Have the maids clean it up. You mean Alice? Oh, what are you saying? If you don't even give it a taste, what was the point in preparing it? What are you on about? Did getting hit in the head make you lose your marbles? Oh, am I not making myself clear? I'm telling you to lick it. Savor every bit of flavor, understand? You're nuts. Et y a tout le monde qui montre sa réelle couleur, c'est ouf. Attendez, je viens de réaliser que ma tronche est très souvent... Je suis où? À l'aide. Je suis où? Je suis là. Youh. Voilà, on va faire ça. C'est moins dérangeant pour vous, non? C'est mieux comme ça? Ouais, c'est mieux comme ça. Think I'd prefer that to a guy who's only been making everybody uncomfortable. Ok, Heinz, on vient juste de le découvrir. Pour le moment, je l'aime bien. À voir après. Come on, lick it. Get a grip, you. Ah non, 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 on est d'accord. Tu vas le lécher et puis tu vas nettoyer ta merde en fait aussi. Genre, c'est toi qui as éclaté un truc, tu le nettoies comme un grand. Tu dis pas aux boniches de le faire, surtout quand une des deux boniches c'est la fille que tu convoites en fait. À quel point tu veux te faire passer pour un connard? Non, parce que t'es sur le bon chemin, mais c'est juste pour savoir à peu près. On voit mieux les gens, non mais... Retournement de situation, pouf. Tout le monde enlève son masque. Get a grip, all of you. What's going on here? This isn't... You're all being so cruel. I don't understand it at all. Weren't we all together when Heinz and Gordon were attacked? The culprit isn't one of us, right? So there's no reason to argue. It is as Mistress Lynn says. Back in your seats, everyone. Fuck's sake. I said sit down. Frère, t'es sérieux? T'inquiète, je prépare mes mains, elles vont être bien bouillantes quand tu vas arriver. Tu vas les sentir passer. Mistress Lynn, I'm terribly sorry. I'll go to my room and cool my head. Ouais. Tu peux, ouais. Genre plus de pétage de plomb comme ça. Et excuse-toi à Elise aussi. Voilà, merci. Shouldn't have said all that. Bien. Oh, les pétages de plomb comme ça. On évite. Pas cool. Ça sert à rien. Seems we all need some time to cool our heads a bit. Ouais, genre juste enfermez-vous. Ouvrez à personne avant genre 8 heures. Et basta. What is this? What is all this? Everything has gone wrong here since Mother passed. And with Father's murder, it's only looking to get worse. I have to get to be reliable and keep everyone in order. I'm the head of the Renvice family, so I have to fulfill that role. I need to be protecting everyone, and yet... Ah oui, mais bon, après, si les gens veulent se foutre sur la gueule, tu peux pas les empêcher de se foutre sur la gueule, hein. Au bout d'un moment, tu peux pas tout empêcher. Arne, when did I get back to this room? Oh, t'as repris le contrôle? Lynn Renvice has yet to return as well. Hey, is this he? What? Explain. Explain what? I have no memory of what happened after I drank the blood of my in that secret room. What was I doing? I don't know. You're the one who kept the mirror in his pocket. Sure you weren't slipping or something? How useless. Jeez, that's mean. Look, even if you were to do anything, I couldn't see a thing. Because I can't see with normal mirrors. Oh, I see. By the way, what is Lynn Renvice doing? Don't know, but I think she's in the dining room. The chef guy and the maids were bringing tea there. Don't be absurd. What are they casually drinking tea for? Don't got an answer for ya. I'll go on a stroll. A stroll? I'm going to walk around the mansion for a bit. My mind's not working well right now. Thought you were in this room because you didn't want humans to see you. It's not a problem at all as long as no one sees me. I was just thinking I could do with some thrill. Well, I won't stop ya. Alright, I'll take a tour around. See you later. Well, except I'll be coming with. Don't stuff me in your pocket this time, okay? Thank you. Clever. Oh, we play him. C'est parti. Ça me va, hein? Bon, et du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on est censé faire? Aller au dining room? Oh shoot, so the humans were gathered here. C'est ce que j'ai dit, hein, du coup. Lodorani? Ah, merde, je crois qu'on a fucked up. Who are you? Just lost. Don't worry about it. Intruder, restrain him. Yes, let's go. Yes, I sense enough humans there that I can easily imagine that happening. Ah, ok. Clever, clever. Would be wise not to go that way. Ok. Pas mal de l'avoir mis sur cette forme-là. Bon. Eh ben, faisons un tour. There's no reason to go into the guest room. Already went in there once when you infiltrated the mansion after all. It was just an uninteresting ordinary room. Was it now? Come to think of it, the mansion's humans were gathered up ahead, weren't they? That's right. There's nobody around now, so you're fine to go there. Can't imagine there's a point. I have no particular objective there. Well, I suppose I'll take a look. What do you mean? Go to the waiting room in the center of the second floor. Waiting room, okay. Ah, that was on the second floor. Okay. Sorry, I'm a dum-dum. What a bore. You haven't done anything yet, have you? And I don't have the motivation to do so. The heck? Well, in that case, I've got some good news for you, Arne. Oh, what is it? One of the maids is headed to this room from the side opposite to the one you came in. Hey! What about that is supposed to be good news? Boredom be gone. I suppose. That said, I still don't wish to be seen. I'll hide myself then. Where? How? Hide somewhere? God, for fuck's sake, come on! I'm sure I'm not going to bend over and prostrate myself. For fuck's sake, itch me now. Ah, mais je pensais que c'était une pièce. Ok. Diana? Sa chambre est par là? Is this a mansion where even the maids patrol? That's... Oh, hey, is this it? What's up, Arne? Bring Lynn and Vice to that guest room. But Lynn doesn't seem to be in a room with a mirror. What's that? Such lousy timing she has. Oh, hold on. I can make this work. Can you? Then do so. Okay, here I go. I'm counting on you to take this in an interesting direction, Lynn and Vice. Ah bah ouais, bah nous on compte pas mal sur toi aussi là du coup, hein. C'est pas trop mal parti. Have you calmed down, Mistress Lynn? Yeah. And I would like to formally discuss what's to come. Don't you think we ought to call back the two who left? True, well done, Heinz. You bring Bernd here. Me? Are you serious? Yes, you. Well, whatever. Okay, I'll go get him. Don't die. Alice? Yes, sir? Could I trust you to get Diana? Well, basically, I'll go call Diana. No, there's no need for that, mistress. I'd like to get moving around a bit. And it's not like I can go running around or anything, so please let me at least call for Diana. If you say so, mistress. Besides, I think Alice would have some trouble looking her in the face right now. Mistress Lynn, thank you so very much, sir. Don't mention it. You and Diana share the same room, right? I'll go pay a visit. Mom. It's my duty as the head of the Renvice family to do something about all this, isn't it? Is the killer really Kai? For now, I'll call Diana back from her room. Mon chat. Oh, c'est beau. Oh, oui. Oh. I hope she can reconcile with the others. L'amour. No, in fact, helping her to do so is the family's head duty. Attends, j'arrive mon chat. T'es venu? Non, tu veux pas monter? Ok. Diana? It's me, Lynn. Oh, Diana? Door isn't locked. Can't be. Ah bah bonjour mon chat. Oh, Ellie Polo. Et ben alors, elle est partie où? Elle est partie rejoindre Kyle? Diana? She's not there. Where could she have gone? What's it called? Linny, hey Linny! Is that you, Zissy? Yep, that's me. There's something I want to tell you, so come over to the mirror. Ah, that's it. J'arrive, mon petit Zissy. Oh. Il manque une... Enfin, elle a fait une putain de mal. Serait-elle prête à partir? Zissy, what's the matter? What's the matter with you, more like? You haven't come back in ages. Sorry, there's been a lot going on. Arne was mad about you being late. Lord Arne? Was he really? That's right, Lord Arne would never attack the others. Who did what now? Did he do something like that? Oh, if you don't know, Zissy, it's fine. Well maybe you're right. Do you know something? Not really, just thought it'd be interesting if it was true. Anyway, I've got a message from Arne. Want me to tell it to you? A message? Then yes, I want you to tell me. Should I though? Zissy? Okay, how about this? If you entertain me, I'll tell you. What do you mean, entertain you? Yep. You've got kind of a brooding face going on, lady. Make it look more like you're having fun. That's easier said than done. I mean, this really isn't an enjoyable situation. Then I'm not gonna tell you. What? Too bad, because it has to do with the tall maid. You mean Diana? How's this? Good enough. How about you go ahead and tell me some puns? Puns? I'd really rather hear the message. You won't do it? I mean, I'm fine not giving you the message, but... Understood. I'll do it. Please let me do it. That's the ticket. J'avais oublié cette musique. Allez, we'll play a game where I give a prompt and you finish it by making a pun. And you better take part enthusiastically or it will really bore me. Okay, I don't really follow, but I'll just do as this says. Okay. I'll do my best. For instance, I'll say, how was the omelette? And then you say, excellent. Oh, cracking good. J'aime mieux cracking good. Where most people would say excellent, I alone dare say cracking good. Yeesh, such a smug face. Elle est rentrée dedans en 2-2, hein. But I like it. Welcome to Lynn's Punnery. My joke do what no pun intended. Oh, I intended, wow. Okay, yep, seems like we'll handle this just fine. Don't you find jokes more amusing the more incredibly lame they are? Depends. That's a fair point, but it depends. I think I get that. I'll show you the talent that's earned me the nickname Pun Master Lynn. Dang, how perfectly lame. Alrighty, seems you're on board. Then let's get started. A slow pace will spoil the mood too, so you've got 5 seconds to come up with an answer. Oh, and there's no need to force yourself to come up with something contrary every time. Okay, got it. You can tune a piano. J'en sais rien. A broken pencil is pointless. A sick lemon needs lemonade to sit and rest. Okay. Do you mean there's a better answer? Thanks for taking this silly game so seriously, Lenny. Dommage qu'il n'y en ait eu que 3. The opens were average, but you amused me, so I guess that counts. Ok, I'll tell you. J'ai pas le temps de réfléchir, de lire ta phrase, de lire mes propositions et de comprendre les jeux de mots. C'est dommage. I'm not super satisfied by that. But oh well, as long as you'll tell me. Now, about the message from Arne. Oh, I forgot. Yes, please tell me that. He says to come to the second floor guest room right away. Right away? Yes, right away. Thanks to you, I'm absolutely going to get there later than right away. Hey, I was planning to just tell you, but you looked so gloom. Did I help lift your spirits a little? Yes, you did. So you did it out of worry for me? Who knows? Maybe I did it purely to mess with you. Yeah, same thing. That also seems probable. But still, thank you very much. Don't mention it. Now come on, you'd better go, huh? Of course, hurrying at this point won't change the fact that you're late. Can probably take it easy, you know? Jeez, it's your fault I'm late, Zissy. Not my problem. Okay then, I'll wait with Arne. Right, see you later. If Zissy, who should always be with Lord Arne, doesn't know what I'm talking about, then maybe it wasn't Lord Arne who attacked Heinz and Gordon. For now, I won't know anything until I meet him. Right, if I'm meeting Lord Arne, I should tell him everything going on. Ah, everything, maybe not everything right away. They might not even be necessary anymore. But I'll report everyone's alibis too. I don't think we can afford to make a detailed timeline, but I'll at least cover the important bits. Testimony. I was in my room but moved to the kitchen. I think I saw a suspicious figure. I was alone in my room. These are my summaries of what everyone said. They were doing just before Father was killed. Suspicious figure. Who said that? The cook? The most curious one is definitely... The girl felt something amiss with the servant's testimonies. Click the statements that Lynn is likely more curious about to select it. I was in my room but moved to the kitchen. I think I saw a suspicious figure. Weren't you supposed to be in the kitchen? Alone in your room? Where was Ellis? Everything is suspicious. Okay, let's just reflect on everything. Apparently Gordon was in his room for a while. This is curious. Wait a second. Actually, maybe these are the tastesmen. He was in the kitchen the whole time, and he said he thinks he saw a figure outside the kitchen window. Okay. He was in a room the whole time. This is curious. Where was Ellis? If she was alone, I can't prove that. Also, I can't prove she wasn't there, but she shares a room with Ellis, so maybe. Thank you. That's it? Gordon was supposedly in his room for some time, but no one can prove that. But then, I also can't prove he wasn't there. I'll just leave this for later, okay? Et donc, a suspicious figure? The fact he only thinks he saw something means the guard dogs in the courtyard didn't bark. True. Didn't think about that. They're well trained and generally try to bark at and scare off any people that come. Sure, he didn't hear them, though he added that he might have been mistaken. But I really wonder about this. I should probably keep it in mind. Okay. Ça reste là. I went to the master with water, then was alone in my room. Okay, one of them is lying. I was in the dining room the whole time. So both Ellis and Gordon go to the kitchen. Heinz also met both of them in the kitchen, so I don't really think there's any question of that. That's strange. Isn't this contradictory? Oui. Found the button. But, okay. Diana and Ellis both share the same room, and yet there's a contradiction with this 3 testimonies. Click the part of the text that's contradictory. That. Click the part of the text that is contradictory. Alone in my room. C'était vraiment alone. They share the same room, yet they both say they were alone. Is one of them lying, or are both? What exactly does this mean? Diana, it'd be nice if I could talk to her about this. Info, courtyard figure added to notes. Maid's room, butler's room. Yes, I know. Oh, and there's a bathroom. Okay. No reason to go this way. Bah oui, non, il y avait juste Arne qui était là, mais pas de soucis. On va venir là. He said guest room, but there are 2 of them. Which one would it be? I hear voices from this one. Let's go! Is it Lord Arne and Zissy? Sounds like Diana and Kai. Oh, so Kai is here. Why is Kai here? Why did he not come? Why not? The guy who was standing in our way is dead. You're free now. Yeah, you're free to be with him if you want to. It's true that the master is dead, but haven't I told you countless times? I can't do it. To leave this place, I simply can't. Please, don't come back today. If anyone sees you, I'm telling you, it will be fine. Mr. Slynn, why? Ouais, je vous ai entendu, it's okay. Diana, what were you just doing with Kai? You have it wrong. Kai hasn't done anything. Please don't tell anyone you saw Kai here. Kai is under enough suspicion as it is. Suspicion is one thing. But didn't he say that with father dead, there's no one left to get in your way? Ouais, la formulation était très risquée, effectivement. That's not it, Mr. Slynn. Diana, you were lying. No! You said you were in your room the whole time before father was killed. But after seeing Kai, now I know. Mistress? Non, mais non. Non, on se calme. Diana, I'm going to have to tell you. I'm going to have you tell me the truth, for fuck's sake. Kai came here when father was killed too, didn't he? Nothing of the sort. He only came here the one time, just now. Show the reason to think Kai came here earlier. The guard dogs didn't say anything. When the finger is in the correct position, please confirm. The chef Heinz saw a figure pass through the courtyard before father was killed. Was that not burnt? Who's doing his duty as a guard? No, as a matter of fact, it clearly wasn't burnt. Because... Non, pardon, j'ai pas compris que ça marchait comme ça. Our guard dogs bark at anyone, with a few exceptions. Myself, father, and Kai. You know that too, right, Diana? Well, yeah. But to enter the mansion from the courtyard, you need to go through the dining room door. And Bernd was on guard there, so... Now, what are you trying to tell me? Wasn't he just here in the second floor guest room? He He went out of his way to meet you on the second floor because he didn't want anyone to see him. And Kai would be able to do it, wouldn't he? Thanks to a ladder. The ladder, obviously. Only Kai is able to set the huge thing up. Well, but is there a problem with meeting in secret at night? Non, mais j'ai vu un coup, mais tu vas être déçu. Tu vas être déçu. Je me lève sans problème. Regarde. Je me lève sans problème. On est bon, ça me fait plus mal. Plus assez, du moins, pour m'empêcher de... Plume, c'est pas parce que je me lève 30 secondes qu'il faut que tu pousses tes pattes sous mon cul. Tu me laisses un tout petit peu de place, s'il te plaît, sur ma chaise. Merci. Non mais... C'est bien, entretiens quand même tes articulations de mamie. Ouais. T'as dit la même chose à l'aide ou pas aujourd'hui? There is, since you can only meet in secret at night. It starts to look like a motive. Nope. Tu sais quoi faire. No. You both have feelings for each other, don't you? But you can't be wedded with someone undesirable, even though you desire him. I don't know a lot about romance yet, but that's really painful, isn't it? Diana, please tell me the truth. Even I was able to figure it out easily. You'll be caught before long, I'm sure. Là, je lui ai demandé à quelle heure il arrive demain. Oui, c'est vrai, c'est vrai, c'est vrai. As it stands, I really am going to think the two of you killed father. If I'm mistaken, then please come clean. Understood. I will tell you the truth, Mr. Sun. Merci. La pub au meilleur moment, là, let's go. Terrible, hein? Lynn Renvise should be arriving at the guest room around now. Why was Mistress Lynn? Damn it, gotta try again another day. He's the gardener, as I recall. I see, so he's able to intrude without the dog howling at him. No. Qu'est-ce que tu comptes faire? I may not want to show myself to humans, but I can't simply let him escape. Very well, I'll restrain and question him. Of course, if he makes it outside the ground, that's trouble, because the key I entrusted to Lynn Renvise has been destroyed. The key also served to the function of allowing me free entry to this mansion. With it now gone, should I leave these grounds, I'll need permission to get back in. So I'll have to capture him within the courtyard. Garden blocked. M'a surpris que ça se fasse comme ça. Très bien. A bat? What's it doing in a place like this? Oh, d'accord, carrément, il se transforme devant lui. Au plus grand des calmes. What are you? Fret not, human. I just have a few questions for you. Monster. I don't intend to hurt you, but... Now calm down, human. Wait, I can't let him circle around the front. I've yet to check with Lynn Renvise how much she considers to be part of the house. If she thinks the passerone door is outside, that's bad. Perhaps this courtyard is just an exception. Sheesh! I'll have to restrain you. Mais, frérot, quoi? Pour de vrai? Ich. Allez, oui. Merci. Fini les pubs, oui. The more you struggle, the lesser your freedom to move. So bright. Let go, help me. Not so noisy, human. I just want to talk for a bit. J'ai pas entendu. Est-ce que t'as répondu? Ouais, j'allais dire rythme car. Du coup, j'ai pas entendu ce que t'as répondu. Non, je disais oui, d'accord, ok. Effectivement. Encore 2 minutes du tout. Du coup, pas du tout. Pas l'abus. Salut, Black Viper. Ça va, vous avez 3 minutes de pub toutes les heures, je crois, ou toutes les demi-heures. Non, toutes les heures, je crois. Ça va. That's gotta be a lie. Monster. Linear invites caused it to slip my mind. But that's right. Humans do react like this. What are you gonna do with me? Kill me? Now, how can I get him to obediently talk? Oh, no. You're so sloppy, me. What? Was I always such a pushover? Remember how heinous villain. Here, I'll even lend you a hand. Ouh, ok. On va découvrir sa tête ou pas? Ah, let's go. J'attendais. Yes, that's right. Human, I'll have you tell me everything you know. Oh, don't worry, as long as you obediently own up. I won't kill ya. Ça va, sauf quand tu sors de ton leurre à ce moment-là. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Désolé. Yeah, violence is just the best. No, it's not, but okay. Rule over the bunny ants with power. Go ahead, kill him if you wanna. But I don't want to. I just don't want to. Elope? Yes, the truth is. Kind of eloping? Yes, I'm sure you're thinking of the right kind of eloping, Miss Justin. When Bernd found the master dead and screamed, I was meeting with Kai here. Kai had made a plan to escape the mansion with me. I wasn't informed how we were going to escape, but at that time he told me to come to this room. Why didn't you tell me from the start? There was no way I could. It's obvious we would be suspected. Even you, mistress, came to that conclusion. Bah oui, mais parce que t'as tout fait pour rien me dire. C'était suspicieux au bout d'un moment, forcément. But please believe me, we would never kill the master. And there's no reason for us to have knocked out Heinz and Gordon. You're right. I think it's unnatural how those two were attacked. But if you two really intended to flee, then you could have ignored Bern's scream and just done it. So please tell me, why couldn't you run? Because it was much too scary to descend from the second floor. Oh putain, c'est que pour ça. C'est même pas en mode parce que je ne pouvais pas vous abandonner. Non, c'est parce qu'il y avait trop peur de descendre l'échelle. Ah, excuse me? It's obvious I couldn't do it for such a height as this. I never expected him to propose climbing down a ladder from here. What is he even thinking? There's no way he doesn't know. Afraid of heights. Can't even go out in the terrace, you know. Oh, that's right, you have an extreme fear of heights. That's right, so I told him. If I have to climb down from here, I'd rather dig a hole in the ground and live that way. It's truly inconceivable. It's only the whole world were flat. If only the whole world were flat. And all buildings should be one story. Parce que si je ne peux pas le porter pour vous... Hein? Parce que si je ne peux pas le porter pour vous, je peux vous porter vous. Oh, waouh. D'accord, ok, je viens de comprendre la ref.
Vas-y, Sam!
Pardon. Non, c'est pas le bon... on n'est pas dessus, hein? Faut pas me faire des rêves comme ça, hein? Pas bien, hein? Fais sortir de mon jeu comme ça, là? Vraiment. That might be going a little far. Well, then what was Kai here for earlier? He told me he'd think of another plan, so I should come back at this time. And you know what that plan was? Climb down with a blindfold! What an absolute idiot. That is, yeah. Yeah, it is idiot. And I suppose I might as well take this chance to put it all out there. Truth is, I'm kind of one person who gets more passionate the more obstacles there are to love. My dear is trying to take me away from the undesirable things forced upon me. It's just such a romantic situation. Right, that sort of thing is inspirational. Lovers that can't be wedded, like Romeo and Juliet. If we can't be wedded, then we'll just die, the both of us. Well, no. Do you and Kai love each other that deeply? Yes, and so I'm sure. It's for the best the master died. Huh? Oh, please don't misunderstand. I'm not saying we killed him. The master loved his wife so deeply, you know. Through death, he could go to the same place as her. He's probably overjoyed, don't you think? C'est une façon de voir les choses. C'est une façon de voir les choses. Maintenant, il butait des gens pour essayer de la ramener elle, donc... Don't you feel the same, Mistress Lynn? I was always wondering, really, why won't he just die? Why in the world are you... And you too were forced to be a mistress. For the master's sake, weren't you? So you don't have to do any of that anymore, yes? Forced? I did that on my own volition. The master was troublesome for everyone in this mansion, and the person who attacked Gordon and Hines seems to have left now, correct? Wouldn't it be fine to just end it here? Ah non, elle est jeune, elle a pas besoin de mourir. I could never do that. If it really wasn't Kai, then who was it? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you were saddened by the master's death, Mistress Lynn. Bah oui, ça reste son père serait au bout d'un moment. But you do think so too, don't you? That the master must be happy with his wife in the afterlife. I can't understand what you're saying. I won't tell anyone about Kai, so please just leave this room. Right now. I'm terribly sorry, I didn't think you'd be so offended. I'll leave right away. Wait, woman? Oh. Youpi. Kai. Donnie? Let's go, les élus. Les élus. Don't move from that spot. I'll kill him. Drop. Same goes for if you scream. Nodoni, what have you done? You shut up, Linrin Vice. I'm talking to the maid there. Got that? Yeah. Nodoni. Now, woman, I have this man's fate in my hands. There were no lies in what you told Linrin Vice, were there? There were not. You know, I talked with this human, and if I find any discrepancies, I'll know one of you's lying. With that out here, I'm gonna ask you again, sure you didn't lie? It's true, I'm not lying, so please don't do anything cruel to Kai. Lodorni, please stop. What would you do? What would you do this? Comment chanter? Maybe I'll believe ya. Go on, tend to him as you will, woman. Are you right? I was up on the terrace, and that man came out of nowhere. So I gave him a good talking to. Hope it helps to solve the case. But Arnie, sure enough you attacked Heinz and Gordon. Right. Though I'd put on a fun show for everybody. Got some pretty good blame throwing going there, didn't I?
Ah putain.
Terrible, pardon. Seems my performance had an effect. Performance? Why would you do that? Oh, I just added a little spice to things. It's not like anybody died, did they? So where's the problem? Of course, if I can get better with this body, you might see heads start flying. Enjoyed it, right? Violence is great, ain't it? C'est what now? Oh, let's go, le slap. What in the world are you doing? Et genre vraiment la claque ça va le réveiller? C'est tout ce qu'il faut? When blood besides mine is used for abilities, the relative concentration of mine goes up. Which is why I thought I'd take that chance to wrest control of this body. But it's not going like I thought. Our thoughts are all mixed up. For someone who doesn't know who he is, you seem pretty into this whole detective thing. Me wanting to murderize, you wanting to play detective. It's all become a mangled mess. I won't be satisfied with this. I want to kill them all. Give your body and mind to me already. Got it? Me? Hey, take a look, why don't ya? This bunny brat's trembling, see? Must be scared of me. What in the world are you doing? What in the world am I doing? Very true, little advice. What'd you say? Dis donc, il lui faut ça, vraiment? Vous pouvez pas le faire tout seul comme un grand. What am I doing instead? I completely let my guard down to this low life. I see. I'll be sure to keep in mind that this kind of thing can happen. Hey! You got an attitude there, don't ya? You're me, right? Let's get along. Indeed. I'm curious who I am exactly. But I'm sure of one thing. You are not me. What? Close one, close one! Useless. Your attacks won't work on me. What are you talking about? You just ran from me, did you not? You also dodged my attack back when I first met you. I thought your body only turned red because you had absorbed my blood bats. But it seems I was mistaken. You're imagining things, surely. Well, now it seems I hit the nail on the head. You can't keep up the red invulnerability for long, can you? I totally can. So you're just an idiot after all. Let's read how it is. You! Don't make fun of me. Enough, I'm gonna kill you. Easier said than done when you're talking to a vampire. I'm gonna drink all your blood right here. Even if I gotta lose my own heart. I'm gonna take you over. I can take control of your body. I see. So that's how this body works. And so indeed, the owner of my last remaining heart is... How amusing. Allow the great Arne Nuntotes to drink up the last lingering of your blood. Battle phase? Oh, yes. Woo. Wave 1? What do you mean wave 1? Well, I can't imagine one such as me being bested by this fool again. Suppose I should observe his movement. The great Arne is not one for brutish strength. The joy of battle is in knowing you have completely conquered your opponent. Okay. Okay. As for the opponent, I aim to conquer this time. I don't believe he has the brains for complex attacks. Wow. Most likely I need only understand the workings of how his body changes color. The vampire watched carefully to note when his foe's body changed from red to black. He'll never beat me by running, see? I see. What causes his body to revert to normal is distance, emotion, impacts. Impacts, maybe? Was it impacts? Impacts. So after being attacked, he must revert briefly. Okay. Red invulnerability lost upon taking a hit. That charge does seem rather mighty, but not so much that I can't see through it. If I were able to move around freely at that speed, it would be quite troublesome, but I'll observe it once more. The important part should be focusing on where my attack hits him. If his body changes color in the same spot as before, then it should be as easy as placing the trap here. Ain't gonna let you plead for your life now. The conjecture seems to hold strong. He attacked in exactly the same way, how naively honest. Well, he's an idiot after all. Ouais, bah attends, il a attaqué que 2 fois. Attends, voir si la 3e et la 4e fois c'est la même. He can't seem to change direction either. He'll just charge forwards in a straight line. Perhaps in this incomplete state, he can't form complex thoughts. Well, it's not my concern. If I set up a trap around here, he should fall for it just like that. Based on these few observations, the vampire led a trap in the place he expected his foe's body to turn black. Yes, this is a spot. Put it here. Okay. Voir si c'est là ou là. Oh! Let's go! Bien wesh. J'ai eu un doute. Okay, you're in your lousy thinking. But now, what about this? Wave 2. Okay. Par là? C'est quoi par là? Can't set a trap if you can't see me. True, it's harder to tell than before, but I'll just focus on when he's visible. Wasn't stopped to consider he could just attack me while visible. Now that I'm complaining, I'm quite grateful in fact. Just in case, I'll observe him once more time. Là. Et là. Ok. Ok. Il y avait ici et genre là. Essayons. Sinon je le mets juste là. Voilà. Ça va. Oh, backing away, are we? Now what? I suppose this means I win, yes? I don't know. Not that I particularly understand what it means to win over my own blood. Well, I guess that just figures. I have to wait inside you for my body's revival. Enjoy your detective junk while it lasts, puppet. Uh-huh. How amusing. See if you can. Entertain me further. Et retourne s'asseoir sur son putain de siège, allons-y. I'm thinking of acting for myself, or so I believed. But perhaps even these thoughts are being controlled by the blood inside me. Quite a delightful body, if I say so myself. Well, I'll ruminate on this bit by bit. If I feel as if I'm forgetting something. Where? No. The whole situation going on outside of your body. What in the world are you doing? Doing those horrible things to Kai, and even attacking Gordon and Heinz? As the next head of the House of the Rainvice, I can't forgive harm brought upon those of my estate. I'm going to protect them. Are you listening? When did I get there? Oh, Lynn Rainvice, what is it? You seem offended. I don't really get what's going on. Were you not listening to me? I knew it. I knew you were just a cruel vampire. What's this? Aren't you well aware I'm a vampire? Wait, Lynn Rainvice, I just remembered that was... Enough! I'll explain later, okay? Right now, we need to get Kai to bed. Please stop it. Diana, I won't tell anyone about this. So please stay away from Kai. Oh, Babu. Understood. I'm sorry. Lord Arne, let's leave. Right. Ah, la 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 la. Just hear me out for a moment, Lynn Rainvice. En plein milieu de n'importe quelle pièce de... Ok. Allons-y. Away. What's that? Please just go away right now. What do you mean by that? Just what it sounds like. I don't want to see your face. I didn't think you were the kind of person to do something so horrible. I was a fool to trust you. Now hold on, Lynn Rainvice, Well, if that is your wish as my client, then very well. My apologies, Lynn Rainvice. I don't understand anymore. I don't understand Lord Arne. I don't understand anyone in this mansion. If Lord Arne is the one who attacked Gordon and Heinz, then have I made any progress at all? I've learned that everyone was glad that father has been killed. I've learned about their ugly feelings that I had no idea of before. Everything is just a mess. Am I the only one who's sad about all this? But even so, I have to stay strong, because I'm going to be the family head. As the head of the Rainvice family, I have to protect everyone. That's why I work so hard to be a good mistress. But now, I don't know what I should do. At this rate, maybe this search for father's killer is best abandoned. In fact, that might be what's best for everyone. Oh, hell no! Hell no! Sissy, you didn't go! Thank you! Sissy? Yoo-hoo! Looks like you had a fight, huh? Sissy, did you know that Lord Arne was that kind of person? What kind of person? Arnie's not a person, remember? Well, I suppose, yes, he's a vampire. I don't know anymore. What's right? What to believe? Is it really all that tough? You just gotta not trust. Huh? From the perspective of entities like us, it's your mindset that doesn't make sense. It's use or be used, right? And no need for trust. Though it sure is entertaining watching humans worry over that stuff. It looks to me like you and Lord Arne trust each other. What? Nah, nothing of the sort. I'm only with Arne because I get to see amusing stuff. Because I mean, isn't an ex-Henius vampire really funny? Vampires usually look down on all but their own kind, so Arne's quite the weirdo for letting me use him. Of course my abilities are handy to Arne, so he uses me too. But when all's said and done, doesn't that mean you're together because you trust each other? Well, I guess maybe it would be like that in your terms, Linny. If that makes sense to you, then that's fine. But I don't think I'll work so well with us. It will work so well with us. Because the two of you are using me. Yep, we're using you so we can enjoy this case. Even still, I feel like we're better than the people in this mansion. What are are you getting at? Because at least we're using you as a human, Linny. Oh, fair point. Fair point. What's up? You must have had at least a faint idea that you were the dress-up doll. That can't be true. Kinda Easter. I chose this myself. No. You chose to do it because it was forced upon you, and because it was made... It made you believe that it was normal, that it was what you had to do. What you want to do. Try to become a fine noble lady, and I'll become the head of the Renweiss family. Did you really make those choices yourself? I mean, what else would I do? I'm the only daughter of the Renweiss family. I'm the heiress. Without that title, what would I even be? What would be left? Oh, Linny, my tastes make it hard to just tell you to throw out those noble lady clothes, but I think that tracksuit looks good on you too. At the very least, it's hard to see you as a noble, and you sure don't strike me as an heiress either. What's the deal with that tracksuit anyway? One day I snuck out of the house and bought this for myself. As much as I said I wanted one, they wouldn't buy it, so I had to go myself. I was yelled at for leaving the house without permission, and rejected for not dressing as a noble should. I see. And? Now that I think about it, this tracksuit is the one time since the mother passed that I stuck to my own will, regardless of what others said. Was that really the only time? Well, no, but it's fine, right? Can I keep looking for father's killer? Could it be you're asking me? I guess I am. That's right. If I lose steam and give up now, nothing is going to change. I decided to solve this case. That was my decision. Not as a dress-up doll. Out of my own volition as a human. That's the ticket? Well, how about this? Maybe you should go solve the case without even having to ask Arnie's help. Me? I mean, you drove Arnie away. You've gotta handle it yourself now, right? You'll be fine. You saw through the lies and the alibis of all your... Wait, what? You saw through the lies in the alibis all by yourself earlier. Yeah, that's right. I can do this myself. Even without Lord Arnie. To that end, I won't mind you using me. Give me some more entertainment. I still don't quite get the concept of using as you to see it, but you'll lend your aid? Of course, I'm an Elijah smiling girl. That I can't believe. Well, at any rate, Linny, I've got some info for you. The short maid, I don't think she went back to her room till the incident happened. Elise? How about you restart the investigation there? The possibility that someone in this mansion killed your dad hasn't gone away, has it? Right, I understand. I'll give it a try. Aww. If you go along with what I say that easily, you're still a puppet after all, you know. C'est une façon de voir les choses. She left. Good work. While waiting for you, my memories have been starting to clear up. So I was taken over by that... Nasser? Toujours pas comment dire? Man, how lame. It's never happened to me before, so what do you expect? However, while the means were violent, I did obtain information. Lane Renweiss doesn't seem pleased about it, however. She's too naive. She still doesn't understand what it means to search for a killer or the danger. Can you expect any better? She's still just a kid. Fair point. Oh hey, this could be a learning experience. Now, seeing as she doesn't want to see my face, I'll rest for a bit. I must admit I'm exhausted. Gotcha, figured as much. Leave it to me. As long as there is a mirror around, of course. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. Man, so sloppy. That's part of why Lynn's angry, you know? Whoops, already asleep. Okay. Like Zissy said, the possibility of someone from the mansion being the killer hasn't changed. Right, it hasn't. Surtout quand on sait que la fin du premier épisode nous l'a dit, hein, que ça faisait partie des personnes de la mansion. Eh, franglais, voilà, de la mansion. Deal with it. First I need to talk with Alice. But I should remind myself of what everyone said in their alibis beforehand. Let's see, what did they say about Alice? Saw her leave the kitchen once. She came to the kitchen and left with water. Went to the master with water, then was alone in my room. Saw her leave the kitchen once. Ça veut dire quoi, once? Alice goes to father's room to bring him water at midnight every night. Apparently, he needs that water to take his sleeping pills. But last night, Alice was told it wasn't necessary. However, Alice forgot and went to the kitchen to get a glass of water like usual. And upon reaching the door to father's room, she remembered and hastily turned back. So her testimony is that while she didn't meet father, she did go to the third floor by herself. Considering the timeline, that makes Alice the likely cause of that shattering vase I heard. Still, I don't know if this testimony is enough to... Huh? Alice said she usually watches father take his pills after giving him water, but what about after that? Especially when you consider she didn't give him the water this time. Isn't this a little strange? Coucou de la part de Gawel. Oh, elle est arrivée, Gawel! Trop bien, la route s'est bien passée, ça va, pas trop fatiguée? The girl felt something amiss with the servants' testimonies. There's a contradiction with these three testimonies. Click the part of the text as contradictory. Okay. With water, then was alone in my room. I had left the kitchen once. That's right. This right here means Alice didn't go back to the kitchen to return the glass, which still had water in it. Normally she'd do that right away. What happened, I wonder? Ok, donc c'est bien ce qui me semblait. Le once, c'était bizarre. Maybe I should ask her about that too. You never know what might be a clue. Ok, tout s'est bien passé, la route était comme bon, tant mieux alors. Trop bien, tu vas pouvoir te reposer un petit peu de la route. Avant de repartir... Demain ou jeudi? Parce qu'il y a l'anniversaire à fêter tranquillou demain, mais est-ce que du coup vous repartez après? Demain, ok. Trop bien. Et ben repose-toi bien en attendant du coup. Never know what might be a clue. Okay, let's talk with Alice. She's still in the dining room, I bet. Aïe. Et on va faire une pause. On passe au moment pub. Hop. Alors, j'arrive. Profitez-en pour aller prendre quelque chose à boire, à miam. On se fait une pause pub / pause pipi. Et on revient juste après. C'est parti.
Et you.
Ah ouais, go vous planquer là-dedans.
Oh non, non, non. Oh non, non, non.
Voilà. 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 Voilà.
Ah, je l'école.
Mais non.
Ah, je
Mais non,
l'école,
c'est pas
ce type.
possible.
Ah
Mais
Wing,
non,
t'es un
mais non,
dieu.
mais sérieux.
Mais Wing, mais je pourrais même pas espérer mieux en vrai. Là t'as fait... Quand j'ai vu la moto voler, j'ai fait allez, ça y est, fini.
Oh putain, wing.
C'est trop beau, c'est trop beau.
Quelqu'un a un clip? Ça va figurer dans le best-of.
Bon, c'était deux
Ah
cailloux,
ouais,
soit
mais
une table.
sérieux.
Ah Le chaos total et absolu. Ah non, je suis tombé. Ah non, je suis retombé. Mais je suis tout petit. Je suis tout petit, quand je suis tout petit, je tombe à l'eau. Mais qu'est-ce que c'est que cette merde? Voilà, on va y arriver. Faire ça pendant un boss fight. Ah ouais, de ouf.
C'est ma première.
Alors oui, je sais que vous avez plus de... que vous n'avez normalement pas le son des clips. Et qu'en plus là, voilà, merci. Putain. J'ai mon port USB qui est en train de lâcher, de reconnaître, puis pas reconnaître, puis reconnaître, puis pas reconnaître mon disque dur. Du coup, ça a fermé mon jeu. Du coup, ça a fait bugger le son. J'essaie de voir si j'arrive à revoir ça. Mhm. Et si t'as les ports USB qui meurent, bah c'est que j'ai 2 ports USB sur mon ordi et du coup j'ai des ports USB en plus. Sauf que bah ils sont en train de mourir effectivement. Ça va très facilement me saouler en fait. Mais je comprends pas pourquoi le fait que le jeu se ferme parce que... parce qu'on a touché à quelque chose. Vous coupe le son en fait. Attends, déjà le jeu on va le baisser parce que ça mère. Genre on se calme. Et pourquoi ça vous coupe le son des moments pub du coup? Je comprends pas. Et des clips. Ça correspond absolument pas à... Attendez. Je vais voir. Ce qui est pire, c'est que moi je l'ai le son, c'est juste vous qui l'avez pas. C'est trop bizarre. Non plus. Enfin, je sais pas. Je comprends pas. Si on revient sur ici. Est-ce que vous avez au moins le son du jeu? Ouais. Ok. Parce que du coup... Ah oui, mais ça m'a même... Putain, la caméra! Ça m'a tout déconnecté en fait, vraiment. Juste... Oui, tu peux le faire? Ouais! Ok. Et ben, ouais, je sais pas. Je veux juste... Ouais, tu me diras, je pensais à mettre en pause. Pour... Bah, je comptais jouer un tout petit peu plus longtemps, mais pas trop, quoi. Est-ce que je le prendrais pas comme un signe de tranquillement arrêter le stream, que ça m'ait fait ça? Et passer sur... Et passer sur Didi, sur le Discord. Pour continuer à bosser sur mes trucs à côté aussi. On a fait un petit 3h20 de stream, c'est pas mal en vrai. Le pire c'est que je sais ce qui a fait ça. C'est juste que j'ai allumé ma putain de ring light qui est sur un de mes 4 ports USB. Donc j'ai dû bouger un tout petit peu le fil. Assez pour que dans les connexions du truc USB ça se dise « Ah, on va foutre la merde !» Et voilà. Nickel. Si, non mais... un délire. Genre... un délire. Peut-être éviter d'y toucher, et puis tant pis. Par contre... Ouais, bah, du coup ça sert plus à grand chose d'être là-dessus. Genre si je fais ça... Que je fais ça, mais... Que je fais ça. Bon, déjà vous avez la musique et mon son, c'est le principal. Ok. Je veux voir Je veux voir tranquillement s'il n'y a pas quelqu'un qu'on pourrait raid. Parce que... En général, quand ça commence à bugger comme ça, c'est pas bon signe. Qui on a du coup? Ah, on n'a pas grand monde, hein. On n'a pas grand monde avec un petit nombre de viewers à raid. On va peut-être pas raid quelqu'un pour une fois. On va peut-être pas raid quelqu'un. Bah pour une fois, on finit entre nous. Voilà. On va tranquillement passer ici. Sur ce, ça a été drastique. Désolée, c'était pas prévu que ce soit aussi drastique. Ceci étant dit, merci d'être passé. Bonsoir, le meilleur moment de la soirée vient d'arriver. Hello Frozen, t'arrives sur la fin, let's go. T'arrives sur la fin. Non, en vrai, j'aurais bien continué plus longtemps, mais mon port USB qui a décidé de bugger, de me faire bugger tout mon son. J'ai récupéré le principal, mais du coup, je vais peut-être le prendre comme un signe de j'ai pas trop forcé sur mon ordi. C'est un petit 3h20 qu'on stream, c'est pas mal. Voilà, tant pis. Le héros arrive toujours à la fin. Ouais, c'est ça. C'est ce qu'on dit, hein. Carrément. Écoutez, en tout cas, merci d'être passé, d'être resté, peut-être d'avoir balancé un lurk. Merci aussi aux points de chaîne utilisés. Merci au follow. Merci à vous, tout simplement. On se tient au courant pour un prochain stream. Demain, si possible, dans l'après-midi. Très probablement. Je vous tiens au courant sur le Didi. Et puis voilà. Je vous fais de gros bisous. Prenez soin de vous. Passez une bonne soirée. Et à la prochaine. Des bisous.